You're jamming with the hottest disc jockey. DJ Dork Genius.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com.
Everything husky.
Good morning, it's another day, my friend. But soon the sunshine turns to moonlight, life goes You take some time to say goodnight, you close your eyes to dream next thing, tomorrow's here.
It's a brand new day, never hold on to hate. Cause you was placed here to be great. Please take your place. All queens got a seat at my table. Cause without y'all, then the man ain't able. Melanated queen, connected to the universe. And so I gotta thank my mom for my birth. If hate is the curse, then love is the remedy. So I send you love no matter creed or identity. Until infinity, look at you like you kin to me. Even when we disagree, yo, you still kin to me. In other words, I can't bring you no trouble, can't bring you no beef, don't wanna see you deceased. Now if I'm coming at you, I'm coming with a business plan. Cause every day I'm on some, yo, let's get this money, man. Yeah, and that's my real plans. I rest my head at night, I wake up, I got another plan.
Good morning, it's another day, my friend. But soon the sunshine turns to moonlight.
What up, y'all? What up, y'all?
It takes some time.
Hit that like button, tagging artists, sharing artists.
Close your eyes to dream next thing, tomorrow's here.
We are just now tapping in. We are in the countdown before we officially start the show. Seriously, bro?
Fuck the rest, you killing up. Give it a rest, ain't feeling up. To match you, they'll need like 10 of them. Put lips on you and get it done. Lips on flesh and get it done. Respect is just the minimum. Shame for acting like I don't need you. Flash flood warnings when I eat you.
Keep going.
Say the word and I'm all yours. Say the word and I'm all for it. Now you throwing it back on all four. Let us stand on a nigga, clap it encore. High tide, girl, you wavy. Yo, baby, that make you wanna have some babies. God willing, fuck with you till I'm 80. Bustin' in that thing, no safety. Take a break it down, blow an 80. Yeah, I'm high, but the legion's where you take me. No size, you my one and only main thing. Not hotter, but cool it like the AC. Get you there, that's the mission. Love when the sex good as the intention. Bank on it like the bank on showing interest. You gon' get the money and attention. Can't lie, we did a lot, tiptoe. Fuck around and creep in my heart. When I'm out getting dough, I would leave it alive. Next thing you know, you got the keys. Black coffee.
We got 5 minutes till we officially
Give me what
start.
I need every single morning.
Send that fire to my email. That's ThatDorkyReviewShow at
Black coffee.
gmail.com. Get yourself played. It's 100% free.
it
You
to
can
me
pay to skip
every
the line if you guys do not want to wait, of course.
You're my favorite point of view.
Yeah.
When I wake up to you're beautiful. You are me.
Love that glow.
And I am you. Yeah. Brown skin girl, take away my blues. So shout out to you, melanin. You a work of art, baby, priceless. God gave you a crown, now wear it. You're a queen, and don't you ever forget it. Oh no, said don't you ever forget it. Oh no. Black coffee.
Okay.
She give me what I need every single morning. Yeah, what I need, what I need. Oh, black coffee. She gives it to me every single morning. Every single morning. Yeah.
Good morning.
4 minutes, 4 minutes, y'all. We still
Have
waiting.
you been? It's breezy, so breezy. Monsoon season has come.
Monsoon season,
She crawled across the valley sky in search of letting go. And where have you been most of my life? Glad we crossed pathways.
Good morning. Good morning, yeah. Good morning.
Now, every time I do the morning episodes, man, I like to roll up that playlist out.
Good morning. Good morning. I thank the Lord that He ain't take me out my sleep. Good morning. Good morning. I roll my weed and take it drill like rest in peace, but still good morning. Good morning. Every day I leave the house, it's cold, I tell my heat, but still good morning. Good morning. I ain't wake up till you left, now yeah, but shit got real, yeah. It's hard to sleep at night, but you know peace be still. Look, my mama in the eyes before she got a pill. Waking up, I made the capsule, still gon' chase a meal. I told my brothers I'll be back if now he hold the wheel. I had a nap on other nigga that I shot and killed. They overdrive until this month, I'm talking overkill. Every day I wake up just to get it, pray for niggas that's against me. We gon' push it till it's empty, all my niggas coming with me. Talking sunshine, rain, streets cold. Through these long nights, hard times don't fall. Don't feel no man and don't trust no soul. I miss the gas, no break, stuff gon' go. Good morning, good morning. I thank the Lord that He ain't take me out my sleep. Good morning, good morning. I roll my weed and take it drill like rest in peace, but still good morning. Good morning. Every day I leave the house, it's cold, I tell my heat, but still good morning. Good morning.
We got 1 minute.
Last night, yeah, but shit got real, yeah.
45 seconds until we officially start the show. If you are just now tapping in, send your music. That's ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com. You got a morning record as well, man. You want to be a part of this playlist? Make sure you send those in.
Say good morning, world. Wipe the cold from my eyes and shake the webs from
Appreciate
my
y'all for
head.
being here. Good morning. Good morning.
Say good morning, world. Now every morning when I wake, I smile when I start my day. I roll my cell phone out of bed, and quickly is the only way. I find my clothes, find my boots, find my phone, and find my keys. Kiss my sleeping wife goodbye, then start the day so at peace. And by the time I get to work, traffic's got me so uneased. I clock in and the workday starts. Man, I freaking hate the heat. Working in the blazing sun, sometimes I am at the peak of a heat stroke, order please, and then I gotta take a seat. But life is life and we gotta take it with a grain of salt right from the shaker. Though sometimes you might hate it, you gotta fake it until you make it. And when this life has got me down or maybe even feeling feeble, I keep soaring like an eagle. So let me say good morning, people. Every day I stretch and then I get out of bed. Yes, sir. And say good morning, wipe the cold from my eyes and shake the webs from my head.
We got about 10 seconds, y'all.
If there's ever one thing I can ask from me, to live this life like a fantasy, as happy as it can be. Be everything you want to be, all that I'm expecting. See, to love and laugh in harmony and say good morning.
You're jamming with the hottest disc jockey. The DJ Dork Genius.
I always like doing that shit for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, let me just tap over here right quick. Give me a second.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com.
Autobots,
Share
share the stream.
It's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning. morning, waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
All right, so big salute, shout out to everybody if you can tap in right now. If you are tapped in for the first time, pretty much we're a live music reaction and review show for independent artists, producers, and fans across the globe. We pretty much go live daily and you know, react to y'all music, man. And if you have live performances, if you have music videos, you can send those into the show. Pretty much everything is accepted except for Tidal, Apple Music, and anything that does happen to be on the radio. So while we love that new whoever you would name song, and then you cop the beat and then you just go and try to rap on that song, like you gotta remix it like for real, you know what I'm saying? Add some drums, change the tempo, chop it up, you know, make it not necessarily unrecognizable, but if you do nothing but rap on the same instrumental, it's basically like sending the song. And you know, if you ever have been played on an episode and then you tried to go back and find that episode like on YouTube and things like that, you can't find it, you know why. It's one person who may have specifically sent, you know, the wrong record. They were rapping to, you know, industry artist beat, all that good stuff. You know, sometimes we get covers as well, but we need you guys to make it as original as possible. You know what I'm saying? We've had covers, right? Like literally yesterday we had a cover come through that basically was an acoustic version of the song and done differently. So they took it in their own direction while still paying homage to the original in many ways. And it was a good example of how to do it. I do gotta see if I can get the MP3 to that record so I can just pull it out when you know, when we get records that don't necessarily do it the right way or something like that. Anyways, I'm your host Nonsense, aka Dork Genius, aka Chris Nonsense, aka your mama's favorite dork, aka your dork for hire, aka Dorky. You already know what it is. Oh snap! No, I'm just kidding. And everybody on YouTube is like, what the hell are you doing, sir? Listen, the emojis is popping up on the TikTok side, and then it was on the top of my head, and then I was trying to get off. I know you can't see it, but I gotta figure out a way where they can, you know, essentially. Or, you know what I can do? I can kind of bring in essentially the TikTok cam, essentially. Hold on. Not the cam, but I can make a window that kind of shows y'all chat and stuff, and then that might be able to help out on that. Let's see, is there anything else that y'all need to know? It's free to submit to the show, and you just pay if you want to skip the line to get more than one of your records played back to back, or simply played quicker.
Nonsense and Sir Mike, this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from Hot Ones in your eyes. Birdman will talk to an actual bird like I'm gonna chew through this beat like
thank
a
you for the share, appreciate the like, y'all.
You were actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit, I'm thinking you were high. Like me when I'm looking down at a bird's eye view, and I'm cool, better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm
gonna be on
still
Facebook. Listen, I met you through Sprite and stuff like that. Yeah, shout out to Sprite, man. She's always been an avid supporter, dope artist, and you know, just an advocator for the entire community, really. You know, I've seen her promote, you know, the shows, the artists, and you know, when we can keep this thing, you know, still going, you know, it's often because of those of you who truly do, you know, support. But also, if y'all ain't making music, what are we playing, right? I'd probably just be a video game streamer, to be honest, man, like, or movie reviewer or something like that. But so you guys are the reason why we do these shows. We appreciate that. Hold on, let me fix this just a little bit. I don't know if I just put it exactly back where it was. You son of a bitch! What you say? Is I was with Bring the Bars, you know what I'm saying, over there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, automatic. Yeah, I remember you. I remember. You know what I'm saying? And Ruthless, let me see. Let me go up a little bit. And so Facebook is the, like, we'll share the Facebook, but we still haven't brought the Facebook stream back or some, you know, I'll figure out another way to also reload them back up or whatnot. But for like it itself and some of the community on certain platforms just kind of died down a little bit, so I was like, let me just focus on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok, of course. And you know, like we've been going strong. Let me go into Feline first, and then I'll check and see if we have skips and stuff like that. I think we might have one from Oso and stuff like that. But yeah, let me show y'all some love real quick. We'll go into Feline, and then I'll pull his. Let me just make sure. That one was empty. All right, straight up. We got straight up Nick Low. Also watching the show while driving. Be safe, sir. Drive safely. Do not crash while you are enjoying your own record. Played and reviewed by us.
Oh, glory, hallelujah. Let's magnify the Lord. Let's lift him up in praise. Let's admit.
And you say
our
you're not
bodies,
gospel,
our souls,
gospel,
our
right?
life to Christ. Because he is, forever will be, our fortune. Our Father.
Yeah, this is like you doing Kirk Franklin stuff.
No one can do.
Get to share.
No one you can. Through faith, my life is all in your
I told you, man.
Oh, yeah. Our Father, who in heaven, our God. On what's going on in their life, knowing that God is the answer, God is the way, God is the truth and the light. If we just trust and believe, nowadays we got to have something. Let's get God, turn it around, let somebody know God is real, and God is God alone, nobody else but God, nobody else but God. Our Father, who in heaven, our God.
Sticker works real quick. Are all the vocals yours too? All the way? get in there. So many tones, all of the grades, and then there's so many roads. No, I need to just let the song be the song right now. And then you got the pianist right there, taking it out. At this point, I think the audience would still be singing the chorus, right? And you just hear them, and then, like a group of, you know, women, children, and I feel like we'd have that. All right. So that was Nick Lowe, God Alone. Listen, y'all need to know the journey, all right? Y'all need to know the journey. So Nick Lowe has really, every time I would say or say that he was, you know, in that gospel rap genre, he would always say that he was inspirational music, right? And so like he would really be in between like the street struggle, you know, rap and some melodic, you know, kind of records. And it would be right in between something that like wasn't fully gospel, but still would talk about, you know, God and him going through things, but knowing that God was the way that he was, you know, gonna make it through or whatnot. And I always said like what it does feel like it has a gospel, you know, rap and gospel genre like overall feel. And then literally in the chat he said, where was it? He said, I might end up going gospel. I'm already there. Why not? So this is his way of just like going all in. And I can say that it's a gospel song. You know what I mean? Like it feels like something you would like, I'ma send this to my mama. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna get her review, and then I'm gonna let you know what she said or whatnot, because she's often like steeped in records and artists like this. And you know, I think with any of these records, it needs to hit people in a certain place or whatnot. Everybody's going through something, right? Everybody is going through something. And often they need some kind of, you know, words of encouragement, of wisdom, of just like where they can go, what should they be really trying to you know, think about and go toward. And often like these songs really do, you know, help with that. The other thing that I love is that he's a real artist, right? We're in this era where we have AI and you know, people who do want to get their songs out, they have a song like that in their head, and they immediately just go to AI to bring it out, and they don't think, let me truly try to be the singer, or to get someone like a Nick Lowe to be the vessel to actually bring it out. And like, I'm trying to calm that I'm trying to get at least those creators to think about that aspect of like, look, you need a real vessel to bring your song out, because at the end of the day, they're gonna still be out there talking about the songs. Even if you wrote it, right? Even if you wrote the song, there'll be that spokesman that can be like, yo, I resonated with it. So and so wrote it, but I resonated with it because, you know what I mean? And they'll still have a connection to it that's true and real. Otherwise, man, like I would never let anyone write for me. Like I am an artist, a producer, a writer, you know, myself. I pretty much have done, you know, everything, you know, my whole life. So I don't necessarily need that. But if I ever did, I would still want whatever I was taking in to be something that I believed in, right? So you want to work with a real artist that can basically talk about the song. It's not we don't want the creators, we don't want the simple, you know, AI creators to basically go out there and they're like, it's not as interesting as people think, right? If anything, whenever we see those kind of situations, it's more controversial than anything, because we're like, why are you shining a light on this person who's not the artist, on this person who, like, yeah, they made the creation, but like, I'd rather just from a writer's standpoint, right, from someone like I used to get inspired by watching people in the studio, going to the studio, and then watching movies about an artist who is tasked with, you know, kind of creating that next hit song for another artist. And so they are a writer and they're over there with them, really trying to make that next big song. They're playing the piano, trying to figure it out, struggling. Like, it encapsulated that artist experience and that creation. So again, we come all the way back around to just appreciating real artists when we know it's you're in the studio, you're bringing your voice to life. And I had asked him if those vocals were also him as well, because regardless, if it's you, it's amazing the process that you go through to get those, you know, layers, to, you know, make sure that they're mixed and mastered, you know, properly, tonally, you know, dope and stuff like that. And even if it wasn't you and it's backup singers, like, that's something that we do look forward to in the live performance. We expect you to have a little bit of a choir or something like that in there, but you already know what it is. Honey George, what up, dog? Super Steve, welcome back. What'd you say? He said, funny enough, AI actually made me more of a fan with my own music, and then I can see how my music has personality after hearing the robot versions or whatnot. Man, listen. I mean, that's what we want, kind of everybody to realize, that it can only mimic, you know, kind of what we do, but in sometimes very, very stale ways. You can guide it, but still, why do people think that we want to hear a fake artist as opposed to a real one? Like, we do want to hear the songs, believe me. Every song that someone has created, whether they just wrote it, whether they created it with AI or something, like, we do want to hear them, but we want if there's words on it, we want that person to be real. You know what I mean? Unless the whole aspect of the record itself is it acknowledging that it's a robot, that it's AI, it's a, you know, a song about robots, like, whatever. If it makes sense, we will accept that. But in most cases, like, we want to see these artists that we hear live someday, right? We want to, you know, really see and feel the true performance in a tiny desk, you know, kind of thing. And, you know, don't think that people are just too lazy to not only make real music, but too lazy to listen and find the artists and actually go out and, like, look, if you guys are going to do the work, people will go out, but they hadn't been seeing a lot of the work. Some of you guys will punch in every line. Some of you punch, like, you freestyle the entire song, and we hear it, we feel it. We don't feel the, like, okay, is this worth my money and my time, right? You know what I mean? Anyways, big freaking salute. He said AI is used as a tool is fine. AI used as a tool is fine, but saying it's you is wrong. Thank you, bro. Hold up. Listen, you have no idea. Like, that's the key right there. Like, we don't like when there's an artist, we're hearing them, we're like, okay, and then, you know, in some cases we can hear it's clearly AI, right? And they'll try to pass themselves off like it is a real person. They'll even have an avatar and you know, try to make videos with it and stuff like that. But, like, know that we don't want that. We don't want the fake aspect of what we're hearing to be the final record. Like, what AI does very good, by the way, is give you a, like, this is what the record should sound like. Here's it. Okay, here's your idea. This is what it would sound like if it was a hit. Now you go and do it. That's what it forgets to say. It forgets to say, now you go produce what you just heard right now, you know, so you can say you produced it, and then you also rewrite some of the stuff, but you know, keep the base idea, try to refine it yourself. You always have to figure out what way can I make things completely mine, right? Even when some of us are sampling, a lot of us don't really like to just let me sample the thing and only add drums over, because that's not that impressive, right? Chopping it up, changing the tempo, taking a part of the sample that not everybody else would take. Those are the things that kind of keep things fresh and, you know, get people liking it. Let me go ahead and put this skip in right quick, and then we'll jump back in. I always love these conversations.
I know diamonds are the things that you wish that you had, but homie, I'm playing old school games.
Got a one song skip from Oso. See what you said.
I got a big stick of gold where my thing used to be, just because.
All right, this one is Needy, Mr. Sequency, and this is the YouTube link. We'll see if it's private or public or something like that. Give me a second. Where is my other browser window? I forgot I had this game up, man. Gay. Okay, throw this down, and I'll keep this window up. I'll throw this one on top, and then I can just throw this in the corner and drag and drop. Boom, bam, boogaloom, y'all. Oh, I also forgot to add this. What the frick? Give us any information you can. It's Needy. It's a sequency, and there's a visual to this. Like the video, the videos AI though. So we still back in that conversation. Yeah. Yeah. With this plenty of me, if it go round, yeah. Baby girl, what you need in me? What believe in me? Is it G-Quincy or the G in me? Bad girl bringing out the freak in me. Always been a leader, never been a follower. Hence why I bag a girl following me. Filling up girl with the fillers. Now she got a duck lip swallowing me. She want more than a smart move covering them out because we know it's not able to.
I need more than a one wife, but she's telling me she's short on the one eye. Deep in you when you're deep in me. Feeling you what you need in me. It takes two, but I'm needing three.
On TV and all of the time when I know that I'm seeing the thing, you think that I don't know what to do, but I know I think it when I drive a whole car that is not European, but you know what man I am. Baby girl, what you see in me? I know you want my for tech girl, seriously. You another mother girl I had previously. Could you show me a love man grievously? Baby girl, I know your heart been seeking for me. Come let's see the pump and speaking to me. Forever is spinning at the peak in me. I can make you more than a GE. If you say you're for me, girl, don't play. They say that only time will tell, then wait. Just tell me what you need me. Baby,
to be when you need.
What the freak?
Why do I keep that?
Pick that up. I already know I'm gonna have to restart that right there. Thanks a lot.
Today we are witnessing a spiritual awakening.
Hold on.
Unlike anything we've ever seen. How to be
Jeez Louise.
All right, bring us back. Overall, right? We have two things to basically go over. Hold on. Let's bring this back. And this was just like, man, I'm broke. Why'd you fall doing that? Like, seriously? Overall, let me make sure we're on the right screen. Record was dope, had a little bit of a vibe to it, more melodic, auto-tune centric, right? You know, very familiar with things that we have heard before. I felt like he did a good job on the, you know, verses and whatnot in terms of like, you know, how he was rapping. Felt like some we would hear out there, yet also into you know, kind of different lanes somewhat, right? Is he from somewhere specific or whatnot? He's kind of got a little bit of an accent there, so that brings a different level to it, man. My thing is, and you already know when I'm gonna get into these conversations, right? Because here's the thing, and I think people will be able to agree and also see the benefits all at the same time, right? So when it comes to AI, like we talk about these things in literally every aspect, right? Whether it's music, whether it's visuals, when we're seeing AI visuals in our minds, while the visuals are still clean and cool, we're also thinking you never left the house once. You sat there and either, you know, let somebody compile slight images of you that then, you know, brought, you know, a video to life. And then again, the images are fake. We would rather have you be in front of a green screen and at least know that you got out of your house to do something. Often when we see locations, like we want to go to that location, but if the location is fake, if the clothes, if the car, if all of that is not even on your body and people can't buy it, if you know it's something, you know, a proper, at least buy it from your shops, you know what I'm saying, things like that. I feel like it's a missed opportunity. Again, I do want people to be able to use the technologies for, you know, for certain things, but I always am going to feel this like, yo, like, will movies get that way? Where like nobody's actually leaving the houses and they're just, you know, like honestly, the funny thing is, if we were still in the pandemic, I feel like it would be a lot more accepted because people would understand like, yo, we can't leave. So we have to figure out a way to you know, still film these scenes and make these things work. And at that time, AI would have been the best thing to make those things happen without risking people getting sick and stuff like that, right? So right about now, we're not in that, right? We are still trying to find the artistic integrity within visuals as well as the music itself, and we do care how certain things are made, right? And just like there's a making of with movies and certain videos, like we want to see that same aspect with music and the music videos that we're seeing. So if that's possible, it could help, like it, at the very least it could help things be a bit more interesting, right? Because at least if we're seeing a commentary with you making things and then, like, you know, the ideas pop up and stuff, like we still want that. We don't just want to see, oh, all of a sudden, you know, it's some, you know, some scenes or whatnot. Like it, you might as well have got stock images and just loaded them up, which we've seen as well, which also have been AI at times, man. That is even more wild when it's just like, man, this doesn't even resonate with, you know, and that didn't even resonate with what you said right there and stuff. Anyways, I digress. It's good quality, it's decent, you know. I still want there to be an official video with the artist in it, because like if you notice, there were no parts with the artist actually moving their mouth while they were rapping the song. That's one of the things you can't always get completely right with AI. At least right now, they haven't perfected the technology, and you know, you got to catch moments and then like cut them like very specifically so that it matches and things like that. So it was at least smart that he had a lot of, you know, parts where he had the mask over his face or whatnot, and then, you know, then there were parts where it seems like he's, you know, kind of moving his mouth or whatnot, which again gives the at least illusion of him rapping that specific part of the song and you know, being in there. But like, you know, man, real rappers, they do hand gestures and stuff to very specific words and things like that. Watch artists, watch what a real artist does, and specific things they say, that hand gestures will kind of relate as well. And you know, I think it's just kind of missing a little bit more humanity aspect. What I also suggest, this is the last thing, and then we'll get back to the submissions, but last thing that I'll suggest is, you know, even if you guys are gonna utilize AI visually, I would still figure out a way to really have parts where you for real are really in the video, right? It could be a TV in the corner that's playing visuals of you doing something, anything, literally. As long as you are in the video, or you have a green screen part where you're in front of the screen rapping the part right next to the other thing. Like, there's cool ways that you can make these things work. But if everything feels like the whole thing is AI, that's where I think we start to have more of a problem. At least when we realize it's AI. And he didn't even say it was AI. I just could tell. That's the problem. We shouldn't be able to tell. And then even more, I don't want to get to a point where we can't tell either. Like, I at least like right now, like we can point things out and be like, yo, do that. Anyway, let me go ahead and look real quick and see. I'll tell you that, like Ahmad had said, because Ahmad does the same thing, right? And he said, bro, I ain't got $1 million to go rent a jet to get to rent a jet, and like and I'm like, well, then don't put a jet in the video. Don't do things that you couldn't do otherwise, you know, because wouldn't that be you faking it, like the rappers that you talk about? Like, if you're faking things that you aren't able to replicate. And, you know, often, like, for any artist, you guys know, man, you show things in a video, people think you got it. They will test you. Show your guns and not really have them and see what happens, right? You know what I mean? Show your money, and you know, like, the more you do stuff like that, what do you think people expect you to do at restaurants and stuff? Like, you got to keep up that facade. That's how you lose just like money after money. Like, be humble with where you go, what you do. All right, let me jump back up. Let me read some of the chat now. I love y'all. Don't know that. Let me see. Where do we start? Shoot, let me go over here on the TikTok first. Hold on. Then I'll go back over there. Said this AI talk again, man. Listen, so it was a video this time, though. That's why. It was a real song, but it was just an AI video. So, hold on. What just happened? Let me make sure my mouse works. There we go. Said, as long as they're honest with me. HTM said, yeah, fire. He said, listen, AI is you. We already talked about that. Hold on. Thank you for the follow, Ghost. Okay, let me go down. Sorry about that. Okay, it's on the list. All right, ooh, I like this. I give this an 8.5. Said now playing on BBC Radio out in UK. Oh, so Jinx was saying, and it said, "Is it AI video? Impressive how consistent it looks with the style of the characters." And then I could see Twista or even Rick Ross on this with Lil Wayne or someone. Agreed. He said, "Look like it's the same car in all the shots. If it's AI, it's one of the better AI videos I've seen because it's super consistent on the characters and style." And then yes, it's an AI video. He said, "I don't think it was an AI video. Please, somebody tell me." Yo, like we established, man. And then created how advances getting for that stuff. Again, like the telltale sign will be the mouth. All right. If you can get the mouth movement correct with every single word, and then you also have the hand gestures and stuff like that, it'll get a little bit more believable, right? And you know, and then what do you say? He said, "Now I'm gonna show you all a remix of it." He said, "I sent another skip." What is that? What the heck? Okay, hold on. So what does that mean? Like a remix, like you of the video, visuals, or the audio? Let me see. Humans can't work as fast as robots, and robots can't work as emotional as humans. Man, this is true. So we got to find the perfect blend of the two, man. I mean, here's the thing, all right? It's like you want to say that humans can't work as fast as robots, but like Tupac had songs upon albums years after he passed, right? And we all know just like how fast we can really get in there and make a song. And you just got to get in that creative mode or whatnot. We've done the all-nighters, you know, in the studio. And then also nobody wants someone to just really crank out song after song after song, like not really getting a chance to take in, you know, a full project or whatnot. Say you release a really dope album and then all of a sudden we're supposed to be expected to listen to another one like 1 week later. Like it doesn't need to happen like that, right? Take your time, create your projects, and do what you love, and make sure that it's you, right? I've said, like, even with the AI doing the different versions of your songs, like I'd still rather hear the voices be you. I want you to basically take that inspiration then, and then okay, so let's figure out how to reproduce and be the artist that we're hearing in that. Let me go ahead and put the other skip in right quick, and then we'll see where we're at from there. Appreciate y'all's. What do you say?
I know diamonds are the things that you wish that you had, but homie,
Take it for the share. See to the cheeks.
you know me. I love gold. I love gold. I got a big stick of gold where my thing used to be just because.
Bro. I mean it. We got something to prove, man. At this point, it's not a like you either beat them or you either join them or, you know, or you just fall behind. It's a like, no, you show that you can still sustain without it, and you don't. It's literally like, I'll give you a good example, right? I'm throwing the skipping right now. There's a device, and I don't know if it was Japan who made it or something like that. But they made a device that basically allows you to run, jog, and walk without actually feeling that pain, that fatigue, that I'm tired. Like you can basically walk for hours with it, lose weight, and it like kind of it ties around your waist and it like makes you do the thing or whatnot. It kind of, and your legs just automatically start working and you're like, yo, like how is this happening, right? Go watch some videos of it, you'll see what I'm talking about. But imagine people with those entering relay races and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Things that are competitions, but but they're using those, or some of them are using them and then others aren't because they don't believe in the aspect of like, why would we need these? Like that defeats the purpose. The whole point is you work hard so you get to a peak point of your ability, and your ability gets you to the end. Hopefully you're the fastest. Hopefully you have the ability to maintain that the speed without tripping, without running over someone, and you make it, right? And the fastest wins. When we are talking about music and creativity, it's the same thing. That like we've always loved artists, producers, writers, like whatever it was, because of your talent to do that thing, to pull some of the best songs out of yourself or people. And when you throw AI into that, when you throw any kind of help from another entity, you basically take away that skill. There is no longer and we're impressed with the fact that you've done this because you didn't do it. If the AI made the beat, it made the beat. You didn't. You may have given it an idea, but it made the beat. You did not. So therefore you cannot say you're a producer just yet. You still have to, do some of the legwork, should I say, or whatnot. And then as an artist, the same thing. I think we have to go through that experience of, really trying to perform live, going to an actual studio at least once, see what it's like, see how it feels, see the inspiration that you can get, sit in on a few sessions, see if you can do that, like, and work with a few of the artists. Like honestly, like that's the way that I see things. All right, so we got Fluky. What is this? Quincy? You said this is a remix. I want to see. Mr. Quincy with Fluky. Okay, it's a remix.
Just tell me what you need me. Baby, why you? Baby, you're so greedy. It is plenty of me if you go round, yeah. Baby girl, what you need in me? What believe in me? Is it G Quincy or the G in me? Bad girl bringing out the freak in me. Always been a leader, never been a follower. Hence why I bag a girl following me. Filling up girl with the fillers. Now she got a duck lip swallowing me. She want more than a one night, but I love her more when it's on tight. Black king, I need more than a one wife, but she telling me she's short on the one eye. Deep in you while you're deep in me. Feeling you while she needing me. It takes two, but I'm needing three. In me, I know you want me for tech girl seriously. You another mother girl I had previously. Could you show me a love man grievously? Baby girl, I know your heart been seeking for me. Come next to the pum pum speaking to me. Forever is springing at the peak in me. I can make you more than a GEC. If you say you're for me, girl, don't play. They say that only time will tell them wait.
You don't even know what people think of me,
when there's
All right, so if you were here in the past 15 minutes, we just heard, essentially one had a video, you know what I mean, but it was a different version, and then which are you saying that the other version was the original, and then this is a remix, right? I think what's dope is both versions feel like they can play in different markets, right? Now again, we'll have a little bit of the competition, but we'll talk about it like this, right? So we appreciate a good remix in a few different ways, right? Some are just like, let me get a different producer to produce like a different genres, production. We'll just end it there. Around the vocals, right? So the vocals will be the same. Artists won't go back in the studio and do anything. It'll just be same vocals, but on a trap beat or a drill beat or a just some live band, rock drums, electric guitar, you know what I mean? It just depends on what whoever feels like doing something to the vocals, right? So you'll have those. Then you'll have the remixes where the artist will actually physically go back in the studio, record a new version, write a new verse, maybe even get another artist on it with them, and that does, I think, bring another hefty load on top. And of course, in this generation where we have AI, there's been the versions where there's a completely different artist singing your song in that other genre, right? Now, I don't necessarily favor those as much because at the end of the day, I still want it to be the artist. I want the artist to be getting the accolades for pretty much their own song, as I know that, we're in kind of an era of not needing things to be more confusing, right? Now, when it comes to production, you didn't say whether or not, at least I didn't look at the chat recently to see if you said it, but I didn't know whether it was AI produced and it was a situation where, okay, the vocals are the same, but then the AI produced a different beat around it, or if you produced it, right? But if you did, like, that's what I want. That's essentially the work that I would want us all to be able to do if we were really getting in there and remixing something. It's like if I say, hey, Timberland, can you take my vocals and make a remix to them? Like, I want his specific sound. I want him to give his ideas, not using AI, and to get around it like that or whatnot. But and trust me, I get the aspect of any one of us hearing our songs in a slightly different way. Like, it can be a little bit addictive if you just mess around with it and you just, let me put my vocals in here and then see what it would do to my thing in this genre, right? And it just like that, your stuff is on another vocal, it's on beat, you're surprised that it's like that, and you're able to really hear it in a different, context. And again, just like that, you just easily would want to, let me just release that, forgetting, wait, I didn't produce it. If I didn't have anything to do with it, I can't, like, at least me, I don't feel as comfortable taking credit for something I didn't have like 99% to do with. And I'll always let you, like, if I haven't produced a beat, if I didn't do something specific, I'm not gonna let people, know. So, we get the right situations there or whatnot. But let me go read off, see if you see it in your thing. He said no AI. Okay, good. You said Fluke makes remixes out in UK, so like that. Okay, and then this is dope. I'd love to have some of mine remixed. There we go. And you see, doesn't it feel better though? Right, Super Steve, this question is to you. Doesn't it feel like better wanting to get something remixed by like a person or something, right? Like, oh, let me get a specific remix in that way. And you go to someone for it. If you go to the, like, AI can do these things easily, but like, we don't like suddenly get more impressed because it's AI. It's the opposite effect for us. So if you can get a real person who's like, you know what, I do this, like literally if you work with a dubstep producer to bring that version of your records to life, like it's a real dubstep producer who like they do that. So they're already in that market. When they do something, their crowd is going to be introduced to you as well. When we simply, if we're going to load our stuff into like Suno or something like that and then have it create that different version, it doesn't automatically make us a part of that genre. You know what I mean? Like if we just simply have a record that has been remixed in that format, but you need that actual other producer to make it something official. Just like if we were to get on a record with like a Spanish artist, they bring that level of that international kind of level of dopeness that their crowd would need or would not. We do not always speak the language, and to make something authentic, even if it's just a solo record with us, if we don't know the real way to get into those and you know, like have that little Spanish flavor, it just won't hit in the same ways. Let me stop talking so we can get back in the lane. And what you say? You said, I'd love to find out how to have something done with y'all, man. That's what's up. Let's make it happen. Make it happen. Anyways, good job with that. Those grime records would definitely pop up or pop, you know, with stuff like that out there. Let me jump back into the free line. Samari, we got you up. Potato chip. Potato. You still haven't changed. You still haven't changed it. All right. We're back in the free line, y'all. JQ. What up, dog?
How you want it all? I say bring it on. Not like your other hoes. I can keep it on.
It's called How You Want It by Samari.
Like the way we roll. Better keep your flow. You know I like it slow. Don't gotta let nobody know. How you want it all?
It feels like a slightly different version.
Not like your other hoes. I can keep it on the low. Like the way we roll. You better keep your flow. You know I like it slow. Don't gotta let nobody know. Standing from the sky, the stars, wondering where you are. Yeah, you raise the bar. No, not one but compares by far. You put me under a spell with your glow. And all them other boys are trivial. No one even comes close. Not no shot, I just want you. Gotta keep it on the low. We can't let nobody know. You don't want no other hoes. You don't want no drama, no. Keep it calm, keep it on the low. Yeah, you turn me on till they break up. Don't you tell us so.
Did you re-record it again too?
Can you play your role? No, then just stop. If not, I'll let go. Oh, you baby simple. Just do one night thing, oh no. You know I've been feeling, baby, I've been dreaming. There's something about you seeming so selfish, but I like that. You bite me, I bite back. I promise I won't get attached. No, don't you tell us so. But keep
But like
your
the
body
production,
closer.
everything, like
Can you play your role?
you're like, you know what? Let me try this.
Then just stop. If not, I'll let go. Oh, you
You say I didn't do anything.
Just do
How you gonna save? How you gonna save the newer mix for when the track drops? You can give us a snippet of that. And how much sounds like it's a little bit different though. Well, you said it was the final master. You lied. You lied. You said it's final master in parentheses in the track right there. I see it. I see it. So she has another version of this. You gotta eventually hear. When it drops, what you can do is then, like, when it drops, then resend that one, you know, to the show via whatever, like the Spotify or something like that. We'll take a listen to this, you know what I'm saying? But and I'm wondering if what's changed in that version, you know, that would be different, you know, from here. Overall, like, you know, this is a classic song for her. She's always had great melodies. There's a vibe there. I always love the straight up R&B melodic artists who really continuously remind us about that classic R&B, right? When we are in these eras, okay, when we're in these eras where it's a tremendous amount of effects and auto-tune and this and that, and you know, it is very appreciative to see those, you know, with the talent, right? When you guys get on stage, or those who at least love doing that, right? Because some people just love making songs. But when you can really sing, you want to spread that talent, you know, to the world. Let them see what you can do. To also see how people react in person to what you're able to do with your voice, hitting certain notes and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that has to be a good feeling. So just continue to, you know, get in here, freshen up these songs, work on, you know, albums. You know, music videos are gonna be that next thing that I think, you know, your fans will expect. And so, you know, while you're making these songs, like, always try to have the music video ideas in the back of your head, what you would do, and you know, how you would kind of bring that to life. This song itself, if anybody was wondering, was 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Y'all know I appreciate the song length. I never like when you guys just get the hell out of a record, because, like, we only are able to see a very small amount of what you can do. Dr. Wisco Dirty, what up, dog? You know what I'm saying? Cutting Edge, welcome back as well. Welcome back. Let me see what's up over here on the Tik-Tok Rec Beats in the building. What's up? I see you. Thank you for the heart. Appreciate that. And then JQX said skip sent as well. Let me check. What did he done? What did he done? No, but did he here pod right here. We got JQX in the cuts. We're gonna go ahead and put him in 2 song back to back. Tap in.
I just need you to. Can you please just go? We all in pizza, so.
Yeah, we'll see.
I got pizza if you need them. PayPal me. You see me on the playground, just. Yeah, I'm a dork, but I stay grounded. They call me in cause I stay clowned. You wanna stay grounded.
Alright, so you got these 2 links. Go ahead and roll them in. And see what's up. So this one is, hold on. Let me roll things in real quick. Make sure I aim it properly. All right, so we got two from J2X. The first one is going to be titled Slow Down. Rate this in the chat, 1 to 10. Any and all feedback is welcome. Give him your undivided attention. Is that the word? Starting off different. Get a bit of a vibe. Where you going with this?
Hey mama, you got me wanting you like right now. I got a feeling you don't want my lighthouse. Go now, slow down.
Not able to turn it up any more than what we hear.
Go down right now. If it's yellow, I'll take this slow. I just wanna get to know you. Tell me what you wish I knew, what you wish I knew. Tonight we'll put on the show, like I know where to go. Now, no. So slow down. Slow down. Hey, we got all night, take your time. Hey, I treat you like a diamond because you shine. Slow down.
It's probably the most different song he's into the show so far.
Hey mama, you got me lost looking for you in the crowd.
Come on now.
You got it good, girl, you shine with the lights out. Go now, slow down. If you give me the green light, girl, I'll go down right now. If it's yellow, I'll take this slow. Cause I just wanna pull you closer. Get on me and grind right now, make you mine right now. You ain't got nowhere to go, got nowhere to go. Now, no. Slow down. Slow down. Hey, we got all night, take your time. Yeah, I treat you like a diamond because you shine. Slow down. I just wanna get to know you. Can I pull you closer?
The way we get to play this is a little bit mysterious, though. We'll talk about that.
Can I pull you closer?
How do I know how do I know where the song begins and ends? You know what I'm saying? Yo.
Hey, we got all night, take your time. Yeah, I treat you like a diamond because you shine. Slow down.
Little bit of a vibe.
Slow down.
All right. There you go. First of two. All right. Now, first and foremost, man, I'll say that like JQX has always been a jack of all trades, right? Because he can have a record for pretty much, any occasion. Far more recently, right? It had seemed like you really wanted to take over the club, circuits in a different way. Like you made records that people kind of would want to dance to that didn't really even go to the clubs, you know what I'm saying, in most cases. But then those who were in the clubs, they'd be like, yo, this is actually like something quality. Like you made better club records than like anybody that I heard, right? So you dominated a lot of that. I still play I Quit to this day, man. Like you have no idea. And this is, and again, he slowed it down. He did exactly what he said within the record. A little bit more vibe centric, you know, auto-tune, just melodic, you know, nothing too crazy, and not too heavy on like, you know, snares and stuff like that. Just more of a vibe that people can kind of get into. Like not that they can still dance to this, right? It's still one of those. It's a little bit of a different type of dance. And the other thing that I was going to say was I wanted to turn this record up. It's like I remember seeing the post recently where one of the shows, like, he was complaining about something being too loud and he was trying to figure out how to turn it down. You gave me the opposite on this show. Like I wanted to turn it up, and there's no volume knob. There's also no way to really know where we're at in the song, right? Which, you know, I really don't mind. I do like often by the end talking about, you know, the song length of records, and you know me, I often prefer the longer songs. I feel like a true artist should always want to test themselves and see how much of the attention span that you can still, you know, garner throughout a record. And as long as you're doing your job, we're right along with you. But also knowing where you are while you're looking at something, just so like I try to, all right, song seems like it's coming to a close, let me go ahead and, you know, start clapping, you know, right here, whatnot. I got lucky with where it was at. But yeah, hopefully there's a version of that is more prominent in the volume department. That's probably the only record I've really ever happened to or had to kind of mention anything about, you know, volume with. And then we'll see if this one has any of the same problems or if it's a little bit different. But we'll get in there. Give y'all thoughts, 1 to 10, any now feedback, and let us know which of the two you guys would prefer. Yeah, see, this one has a more hefty volume right here.
Yo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mama, you got me wanting you like right now. I got a feeling you don't want my lighthouse. Go now, slow down. You can leave green like girl, I'll go down right now. If you shallow, I'll take this slow. I just wanna get to know you. Tell me what you wish I knew, what you wish I knew. Tonight you below you, I got nowhere to go. No. Slow down, slow down. Slow down, slow down. I just wanna get to know you. Can I pull you closer? I just wanna.
I would not. Like, why am I doing that? Kind of drums is hitting.
Hey mama, you got me lost looking for you in the crowd. You got a good green shine with the lights out. Go now, slow down. If you give me the green light, girl, I'll go down right now. If it's shallow, I'll take this slow. Cause I just wanna pull you closer. You don't mean grind right now, make you mine right now. Ain't got nowhere to go, got nowhere to go. No. Slow down, slow down. Slow down, slow down. I just wanna get to know you.
Knock. Big freaking salute. Shout out to. Hold on, let me. Shouldn't have threw up that game. I'm stuck in here. Let's go ahead and hit this. Man. I almost like that version even better. More energy. We'll talk about it, right? So I almost like that one even better, right? Because there's more energy. It immediately, comes on, hits you harder, right? With the production. And speaking of which, man, like only a few know when it comes to like that, right? Like dubstep or certain EDM and electronic, records or whatnot. The right sounds just like they play with your brain in a certain way where like, if you were to turn those elements into like a hip hop beat, like rappers would go crazy or whatnot, right? But it works just in tandem as, the beat itself. You don't need to hear a full-on song, artist singing, rapping throughout an entire thing. In these situations, the producer is the artist, right? And I love that, because they are the thing that guides the track. And then, there'll be elements of the artist's vocal, here and there. But the producer really takes the center stage. And I guess the people who vote are those on the dance floor. You know what I'm saying? If it keeps them moving in that vibe, if they're able to get, in and out of certain things. I am curious on if you've done a set yet, because you do have a good amount of some of these under your belt, right? Have you tried seeing if there's a place where you can do a set with this type of music, just to see how they react? Because it does feel authentic within that lane. Just keep doing your thing. Let me see if I can see what the time was on this one. This one was 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So this one a little bit shorter on that realm. But like it felt good, and this one would jump right into another record just to keep the party going. And he could do that. It's funny just because like you guys have no idea. He could go from this to so many other things and just have a lot of his stuff playing back to back. Often I think when you would send things, you would often it would be under like the JQX experience and stuff, right? And that's what it used to feel like, right? Like you're getting an experience, often the phase where you would sample some of the reviewers and then put them into the next beat. Like that was just something classic. And you can see that it still has that same effect. People will still get surprised by what they hear. Nobody expects to be sampled, and there's a lot that he's been able to pull through with. Let me go ahead and read some of the chat real quick, then we'll get back into the lineup. Not yet. Hold on. So not yet. Prepping for it, man. Listen, you gotta do something dope. Record it visually if you can. You know what I'm saying? Post that, like post your accomplishments, right? He said want it to be. Yeah, there we go. So we'll hopefully be able to get that. And he said looking to rent out or 4D movie theater. Hey, my bro. So that would be dope, right? And for you to actually do the JQX experience, have some visuals going on with the the thing, man. Like make that happen. What up, Wisco? Let me see. Hey. Yeah, which out of the two do you guys like better? We're gonna jump back into the lineup in just a moment. Let me go over here. Thank you for the share. Appreciate you, JQX. You know what I'm saying? With that, make sure you follow JQX on all platforms. Just tap in with him, man. He does his thing. Let me see where is the next? If anybody else doesn't want to send a skip, here is your info.
Nonsense and Sir Mike, this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from hot ones in your eyes. Birdman will talk to an actual bird like I'm gonna chew through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit, I'm thinking you were high. Like me when I'm looking down at a bird's eye view. When I'm cool, better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries.
Speaking of Wisco, you are next up in the free line right now. Let me go ahead and throw yours. This is Soul on Fire. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, all of the time when I speak in Ethereal, when I have film and in the shit freaking, you know what, I always would listen to people like freaking I don't even know. Like
Thinking you gon'
freaking,
end me, you about to have an epiphany. You never get rid of me, I'm the epitome. Started flowing in infirmaries, now they sick of me. Know not to play cause they get smoked like hickory. Try to dig real deep, you won't never find no bitch in me. Won't never find no hoe in me. Won't never find no snitch in me. That type of shit don't go with me. Burning bridges like they ain't shit to me. For anybody who's thinking of trolling me, spitfire consistently, still there ain't nobody as cold as me. Ain't nobody as sick as me. Ain't nobody as dope as me. You fiendin', I'm that fix you need. I bet I trigger your dopamine. You just keep on hitting me, hoping they don't OD. I done turn their asses to dope fiends. Got them all addicted to me, and ain't no hopes of getting clean. I got that thing most y'all desire. Humbled by pain, provoked to inspire. I rock that flame, it's my only attire. And I walk through that rain like my soul is on fire. Most people think that I'm chosen, or I got some kind of magic potion. So versatile, got many styles for anybody who is opposing. Needless to say, mine isn't the cage you wanna be poking. Cause deep down there's a fire inside, I'm constantly stoking. Full of explosives, flames get ferocious, you could get roasted. Please don't provoke them, trying to be Loki, I turn into Odin. Nah, this isn't me boasting. You think that I'm joking till the day that I bust and I blow it all open. I don't give a fuck, I solemnly told them about that I'm unspoken. One step at a time, I'm showing emotion. I'm not in a rush, my star can't be broken. Think I'm behind, I'm really just coasting. Squashing these bugs and stepping on roaches. Can't give them too much, there's gotta be doses. I am the one, they already know it. Running through mud, they walking the slowest. Ready for what? I'm locked and I'm loaded, it's over. They get any closer, I'ma cock it and blow it. I got that thing most y'all desire. Humbled by pain, provoked to inspire. I rock that flame, it's my only attire. And I walk through that rain like my soul is on fire. Most of these rappers really ain't shit, ain't no way that I can say it kindly. I'm rocking the fire, I know they admire that trail blazing behind me. Kicking the facts, I'm cranked to the max, ain't no way to unwind me. I'm not for the play, never been on display with a button that said try me. You ever do, you need an IV, so don't get the wrong idea. You wanted the smoke, you got the whole fire, bitch, I'm right here. You standing too close, you likely get seared. Fed up with peers, they grinding my gears. Let's make it clear, I'm passing these rappers up faster than Lears. Haters and tears, they never vision me here. Got them all scared, I'm rapping like the Rents do. Chopping that beats like a Ginsu. Fuck around and get turned into mince food. Then snapping like that and maxing my craft, no pad or no pencil. So before you start running your dental, you better go check my credentials. I got that thing most y'all desire. Humbled by pain, provoked to inspire. I rock that flame, it's my only attire. And I walk through that rain like my soul is on fire.
Alright, so big freaking salute. Appreciate you for that. 3 minutes and 15 seconds. You actually had, you know, full song structure within there. You had a chorus, right? Some artists do not, right? For whatever reason, some artists don't think a chorus is important, but often you want people to remember the title of the song. It's your identification, it's your anchor. to really let people know where they are at within the verses and the songs that they have. This is honestly one of the even better songs that I have heard from you. Like, there's something about it where, you know, like, look, you have an acoustic guitar, which you guys know, man, anytime I hear live instruments that, you know, even if it's a sample, I tend to think about the situation like if you were performing it live and you had somebody playing that while you were basically performing it. Like, that's what we eventually want things to get to for your records like that, you know, futuristically, and to be able to hear that. And, you know, I appreciate it. Your voice was, you know, pretty much right up front. We were able to hear anything. I don't feel like too many things were, you know, overbearing or anything like that. So it should be good. Yeah, you should be in a free line, HTD. Appreciate you, man. Welcome. We going. But yeah, shout out to freaking Wisco on that, man. It's always good to be able to hear you guys over time and really see your growth and really watch you guys, you know, come into your own, like, you know, song after song. Just, you know, continue to be consistent, and we will be right here to watch that happen. Hold on, I'm jumping back in the free line. We got, let me see, Jesus Pieces with Chiller. Let's see what you got. Thank you for the likes over here, Rick. I appreciate you. Appreciate the gift. Appreciate the fifth and the follow. Chris, weren't you already followed HT? Or am I mistaken? HTD, good guy. I could have sworn you were already followed before. I might be wrong though.
Got an ill mind, so I kill time by writing little rhymes in the chill climbing from hills climb. We were ecstatic from turning on post-traumatic, from living manic to living lavish. I'm trying to have it. Where I'm from, you either buck up or shut up. The piranhas need to run off, so you better clean your gutter. Shit we seen, if we can stream it, it'll make you shudder. Even niggas that gon' act like they tough will start to stutter. Almost 80,000 hours I've been putting work in. I ain't seen this shit as luck to me, I think it's certain. Wording all my burdens till the curtain stopped working. I'm steady, sturdy, standing like ain't shit about to hurt me. I seen it, I'm first because I was the bird that's early. Writing like a poet ever since I turned 13. They treat it like a job and they don't see how it ain't working. It's an opportunity to prove that you are worthy. You niggas bums, they all really need to pick a path. Y'all the type to switch up on the music for a bag. Y'all the type that always gonna influence all the bad. You can't escape the genre, so that's why they call it trap. They can't see that I've been painting pictures of the visuals. They just making music, fucking hoes and getting sensual.
That was a bar
Women need
though.
to rap again, cause everything is sexual. This is just the shit I feel that always needs addressing. So I'ma say what I gotta say, I'ma be the truth. This generation's fucked and ain't nobody got a clue. G told me what more people means more money to group. Then we save up and start flipping profits, really making moves. And we ain't gotta see a judge cause everything we do is legal. This is shit that not a single school is trying to teach you. And not to mention we ain't had no pot to piss in, but we optimistic, learn a lot of lessons like how they latch on like a leash. But run it like me screw. Know I'm from a place where BMF ran the streets too. This a different hustle cause ain't nothing illegal. I'm not affiliated, but I see how the streets move. We tryna get it back. And I ain't bout to buy no Birkin for a woman that is smashed. And I ain't bout to fuck on any woman cause they bad. You gotta keep a woman that you know ain't got your back, cause these hoes are sitting traps.
Yeah, do
That's
that.
the sad reality of getting plaques. They got a crooked smile you can see because they act. All this shit I learned they couldn't teach me in a class. Post-traumatic stress and got me ducking when a car passed. It's chill season, better keep that car mixed. They capping in the chapel and that shit'll get your lips cracked. All the lies denied by guys that trying to get a large check. It's right back to the basics and I love the competition. I bleed them, cause they some Satanists with Jesus pieces. You lying about the gospel and the whole world really sees it. I'm just waiting to get cardiac to see it freezing. And they know I don't play about my boys who really need it, like damn. This shit's too easy. I body and embody anybody trying to breach me. I done learned the code, so there ain't nothing you can teach me. They used to act blind, but now I know that they can see me. Believe me, I see how they all try to treat me. Evident that everything I did was for my people. The sentiment was told with many men to try to preach to me. No belief in me, left them caught up in the sequel. I'm getting even, success the best revenge, I know they see it. When money start to piling up, I know that feels free. You want a cold downhill slope like you skiing. It's ironic with the way y'all froze my heart through these demons. Y'all just need to sit down and buckle up. It's gonna be a cold day in hell when I give a fuck. Even without rolling up, you know I keep it blunt. This is how they play and I can see what they done hid from us. I started at the bottom, now we here, no Drake. Cooking beef, how many times I put my life at stake. Niggas started leaving, so I had to get a break. There's a lot of soldiers that the city could break.
Like, what the heck are you at, though? I don't know what the hell I'm a freaking do, but I'm fast, so fat, I'm out of...
I'm half and half, right? Oh shit! I'm half and half because, hey, you know, I love hip hop, right? Anything that feels and sounds like it's of the culture in terms of, like, you know, the production, right? Some boom bap, right? I always love when an artist even remotely chooses something like that. And you know, I think my critique will be just more with the fact that there was a little bit of repetitiveness in here, right? You were saying some shit, but how you were rapping, it just felt like you were a little bit bored with you know, the delivery and how you're saying things or whatnot, right? And so that makes it feel like, how much do you mean what you say? I think we need more passion within every line. Like, we need to feel like you're making a diss record with what you're saying and speaking directly to people, as opposed to kind of like, you know, like it feels like you were just laying in your bed, you know, hands behind your head, and, you know, just kind of dreaming of the verse, you know, that you wanted to have on the record. Other than that, like, content was there. I feel like if there was more aggression and you know, just passion behind it, like it'd be something proper or whatnot. Like, you have a song on your hands, just, you know, deliver it a lot stronger, because people need to not just hear you and then that's it. Right? We need to hear you and then want you specifically on a song with us, and to be able to think that. We know whenever we hear an artist that we're just like, yo, let's work, like I'm finding something tomorrow, you know, type shit, right? It's lacking that aspect. You know, I feel like there's still another record potentially out there that does show you in a better light. And, you know, perhaps that record would garner what I'm talking about, but we just really need that. That's all. Nothing too crazy. Give your thoughts, you know, on that as we move on into the next record. As we proceed to give you what you need. Let me see. Reaganomics, you are next. Let's go ahead and throw you up. For some reason my stream had popped up, but good, so I can see that. Thank you for the gift, thank you for the share, thank you for the... And what do you say? You said I'm talked about on YouTube. My diss tracks will eat your soul. Is that, man? Appreciate that. Not the eating my soul, I was talking about the heart right there. And then what do you say was monotone, right? And then because I was able to see your TV more last night. Let me see. You said, did you revert your angle or something? And I'm not tripping or whatnot. Yeah, but I always move it every once in a while, depending on what we're doing. Let me go over here. And maybe move it like that, but I don't want to move my mic too too far away. But yeah, there we go. Let me see. All right, we got Tame.
Loving you, the only thing I do well. I am destined to fail. I could make all the money, harvest the grains, control all gods, have a fun nickname. All of that, yeah, just seems so tame compared to living with you. Ooh, yeah, ooh, I want you when you're gone, all I feel is despair. Your beauty is the only thing, ooh, that gets me to care. I could make all the money, harvest the grains, control all gods, try being sane. All of that, yeah, just seems so.
He's like, is it AI? Is it AI? Do we want to have the conversations?
Compared to you, yeah. Compared to living with you.
Do we want to have the conversation? These conversations are long. The conversations are long and vast. But if you want, we can have it, right? Essentially, song is good. It feels and reminds me of a lot of the older records that I've often, heard within that 60s, the 70s, right? To be able to get into that earlier sound is always a privilege, right? Because if you can have something that feels like it was an unreleased record from the past yet is new, I think that's dope. Now we know that AI can do those things, and then there are some people who do try to get into those vibes themselves, right? Figure out how things were recorded, how can they get into the same feel. And I'll always say that in every occasion, we'll always want the artist to be real. We'll want the end result of what we're hearing to be someone that we can go and see live, right? Always remember that at the end of the day, because if a song gets big enough, who's popping up, who is tapping in and showing up for the awards on the award shows, right? And I know AI creators are gonna be like, me, what do you mean? Like, who else is gonna? But like, you're not the artist. That's the point. That is the point that we make whenever we have these conversations, is like, there is no award for specifically just the person who created the thing. It's usually the artist, the movie, yes, the director. You'll have the clothes department, wardrobe, you know what I'm saying? You'll have certain aspects, but AI is a new lane, right? AI itself is something that, like, the world doesn't necessarily accept as much as they do I think everything else, right? Like all the other genres, you know, when they're blended, when there's a real person behind all of that, like we have an acceptance, because we know that there's work in all of those things, in making beats and making beats in all the different ways to make something dope is a skill, right? Whether you're doing it like with a Triton, like actual keyboard, an MPC, whether you're using Fruity Loops and Logic and all those different things, it just depends on how much of the work that you are putting into it. I think everybody knows that, you know, what things are more impressive. If we were to basically film you guys making music an entire month, right? You'd know which ones that you'd want to keep in there, what pieces of footage, what feels like you did just a lot more work versus like, let me just loop this thing over here. Like y'all know, right? But we still want that real artist at the end of the day. We connect with the voice and who is singing it. If there's nobody there and that person is absent, we don't really know how to feel at that point, because at that point, then now it's like the song is just something that popped up out of thin air, and then the words don't matter, because we know that there are certain people who, let me just create an agency of AI artists, and they'll just 15 different artists, hundreds of songs, uploading them to Spotify, and they have no connection to the record. That's what a lot of us are afraid of. We don't just listen to music and that's it. We do want there to be meaning behind the songs. We do want the person who wrote the songs to truly be able to have a conversation about why they wrote it. And then for the artist to also have a conversation about why they connected to that song. We had this conversation pretty much already, so we don't have to have it over and over again, but we'll just continue to let you guys know how important it is, you know, to at least collab with real art. Even if you come up with the AI record, right? Replace the artist. Replace the AI artist with someone real. Replace the fake production, if that's fake, with real production as well. You don't have to keep what it gives you. You basically can work on the cuffs, you know what I'm saying, of that, and be like, okay, I'm gonna take this and then go this way.
I am
right?
whatever
See
you
to
say
the Jinx,
I
we
am.
got you.
I am C2. I am the one to believe I can. I am, yeah. I am.
Same stuff you talked about last night, right?
I am a demon, son of the reaper, a symbiotic kid from the beaker under the bed. I am the peaker, I am your conscious, I am the speaker. I'm literally over here making chemistry the way I be spitting this ether. I am a stoner, I am a chief for smoking the ganja and loving the reefer. I am the alpha, the omega, the destroyer, the creator. And I'm in there and I done that, now I'm dipping out, I'll see you later. Make room on the runway, I'm gassed up, let me take flight. Masked up, no time to waste, I'm losing money by the daylight. Hating on me just ain't right, I'm spitting flows, keep my game tight. Watch me do a full figure eight, since I'm always skating on thin ice. I am the sun, I am the moon, I am the warmth you get from the womb. I am the space, I am the room, I'm taking my time, but I'll be there soon. I am, whatever you say I am. I am the one to believe I can. I am the tongue, I am the taste. I am the one to double the stakes. I am the bearings moving the skates, the type to do whatever it takes. I am a train that ain't got no brakes. I am the river, I am the lakes. I am the mountain, I am the valley. I am the dam whenever it breaks. I am the rhythm, I am the flow. I am the fire, I am the coal. I am the light, I am the glow. Thought it'd be right if I let you know exactly who I am. I'm C to the Jinx, boy. And I am whatever you say I am. I am the one to believe I can. I am C2.
You are freaking a dude that don't even know what to do. Buddha, buluda,
I am whatever you say I am. I am
Listen, so this one's nice. Catchy, you know, kind of grows on you over time. There are times where you do go in and you'll do something like the more melodic, you know, situations. Maybe it's a chorus or something like that, and then I'll be like, you know, should he outsource for like another person to sing it, or is it just fine because he's completely, you know, candid with it or whatnot, right? Like the fact that maybe something's off key or whatnot, but he's not using auto-tune, right? And he's got a humanality there that, you know, is kind of refreshing, right? I'm still half and half. Like, I'm still trying to figure out whether it is something that I would want to be changed, or if I like what I'm hearing there, right? Because I don't mind it. And then I can also tell that there's just ever so slight, man. I didn't even want to be a perfectionist, but overall, you got in there, did your thing. It is short. It's 1 minute and 43 seconds. I wouldn't mind it being longer, because why not? Like, why would anybody want to get out of it? This is your one chance to basically hop on this beat. Like, that's something every artist can be reminded on. If every single beat that you hop on, when are you ever gonna hop on that same one again? Like, usually you use a certain amount of energy or force when it comes to you making a song that you have for each beat individually, and then once you run out of it, like, you kind of move on to the next one. But like, use as much as you need to, make it a little bit longer, stay in there, know that like you're the first line of defense. You want, when people hear this beat again, to think about you, and immediately the beat comes on and they hear I am. The beat could just be on by itself and they'll still hear I am. You know what I mean? Like, they should want to remix your song. You know what I'm saying, right? So often all you need to do is make sure you get to stay in there for a little bit longer, right? It gives you another excuse to play the chorus again. You get another verse and then, you know, bring it back again. And potentially a feature. If you want to do that, that's always up to you. At least I'm going to try to get a takeover soon, you know what I'm saying? And he got the whole project out. Yeah. Wait, did you get the project out yet? Or are you still working on it yet? Or did you, well, you got to let me know. Just let me know, and then we'll have our answer. Hold on. Pull up, let me see what's up. Hold up, let me see what's up. What? Hold up, let me see what's up. Hold on. He said, no, I'm still working on it. I bet. Listen, man. You already know. Can't wait for it. Hold on, I'm trying to load back up my browser over here so I can see the and you said I don't use any plugins. Don't know how, man. Well, I'll say that in terms of like, if there's any super tone issues, like Melodyne is easy to use. You can literally see your vocal and like move it up or down and hear how it will be changed when it is played or something like that. So if something is off key and then you want to like try to perfect it, obviously you have to be able to hear those things. You have to hear those elements to know that they're off in order to know what needs to be changed or whatnot. So often, you know, it's a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I like the song. That's really what matters, right? I really just want it to be longer. Let me see what we got next. Hunter D. George. Let's see what you got. You sent a... What the... Stop it! My freaking thing was opening up like 15 different windows with your song. What the freak, bro? Stop. Just one. All I need is one, sir. Just one.
From weekend brunches to dinner parties, be the
my
ultimate
God.
host this holiday season with the power of Finish
Close
Ultimate
that.
dishwasher detergent. Finish Ultimate delivers an unbeatable
Oh my gosh,
clean
for
and a
real? You're
great-
gonna play the whole freaking ad? Detergent. Let me see. All right.
Hey, yo.
Here we go. There we go. What is this up in your stereo? I was a little kid eating a Cheerio. A lot of times on Halloween had a scary flow, and I don't know what the heck I'm about to like do, but there's lots of people eating pizza pasta. He's a rasta. Or when it comes to rapping on your beat, man, he's a monster. Also, you know what? He's a monster. You're like, what the fuck? I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out how the heck to get a bigger house. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Matter of fact, I can't hide shit. So we're doing a Weird Al song. Weird Al Yankovic. A lot of times I want to see a booty like in the air so I can spank the shit. A lot of times like people go up to the bank and shit and they don't even know what they even do what they drinking. Shit. And other things. There's a lot of places where your mother hangs. Melody back. A lot of times I don't even want to tell me to rap. What do y'all think about this? This is produced by Dresden. Hold on. It's like these sections right here, I don't know if I like as much. Give me a second. All right, man. Big freaking salute, man. What do you think about that? We appreciate you. Now, I do feel like it probably needs a little bit more flair to it in terms of being compared to like industry, you know, beats and stuff like that, right? Because I'm listening to that. I don't hear Chris Brown. I don't hear Tech 9. I don't hear Ludacris. I don't hear Jordan or Lucas. I don't hear Migos. I don't, you know what I mean? Like there's always, hold on. This random beat just randomly wanted to start to play. And I always feel like when you can think about a good amount of artists that would hop on something and could sound, you know, nice, because you can add all kinds of artists, but will they sound good to it? Do you hear a J. Cole, a freaking Kendrick, you know, you can go with squads, right? Can No Limit make an all-star No Limit record with all their lineup, you know, in that, Mystical included, right? They could, but I don't necessarily hear them within that. So there are a lot of times where I think about your beats more in terms of, you know, something within a video game, right? You're just like platforming, you're going throughout, maybe it's there's a certain puzzle or something like that. Give or take, like they hit those flares, but I think certain elements would need to be reimagined and replaced in order for it to really, you know, pull at everybody, like, right? Like, that's not something I would want to have as a challenge where, like, let's see what I bet you can't spit bars to this, and then you have that there. I mean, it's alright, but I feel like there are other things that are better. Some things give you that stank face, and you gotta wait a little bit before you even try to hop on it, man, because you're like, bruh, like, how do I even attack? Alright, look, listen. You know what I'm saying? One of those shits. Alright, let me jump back into the lineup and see right here. He said, not a majestic beat. No disrespect, man. Listen. You got you work with them, and help some producers develop their skills, if you will. But yeah, give them your thoughts as well. And let me see. All right, next up. Daniela. Featuring Daniela Cherry. From Torch Banter featuring Daniela Cherry.
Now let's be honest here. This was always meant to fail. Too hot and heavy from the start to be a fair sale. Walking on eggshells. Routines we know too well. One misstep, another secret I can never tell. Play in cat's cradle, but the cat's out of the bag. The love we thought we wanted, but we never really had. I always thought you were the one for me, but now the dust has settled.
I'm up for a producer of the year. You need help. Help doing what? Being producer of the year.
I wasn't the one for you. I wasn't the one for you.
We was fire and smoke, never a steady flame. Talking about forever, but forgot the aim. We dressed up pain, called it love in disguise. Trying to fix our heart with a bandage of lies. You said I never listened, I said you never stayed. Both pointing fingers for the mess that we made. We wanted the spark, not the burn that came after. Now we're in silence instead of the laughter. You said we can make it, I said maybe in dreams, but real life don't move on movie screens. We had the want, not the will to last. Two futures lost in a shattered past. Now we talk like strangers who used to believe in a love that was smoke just waiting to leave.
I always thought you were the one for me, but now the dust has settled and I can finally see. After everything that we've been through, I wasn't the one for you. I wasn't the one for you.
2 minutes and 26 seconds. Not bad. We had a good, you know, I think she set it off, you know, in all the right ways. I'm glad it's like a, you know, her song and then kind of like featuring you kind of situation or whatnot, because that allows both of you guys to shine. If it's a like just her on the beat and then chorus came with the beat, and then the artist just goes and does their thing. Is alright, but we always want to feel like there's a true collab going on between the artists that are on each record. And what was it, about 226 so far? There's always gonna be more that you could do. I think I would really like to see this live, as I do everything. But when I say that, I mean like in the most professional ways, right? Like with someone playing the guitar that we're hearing, and you guys doing your thing.
Now let's be honest here. This was always meant to fail. Too hot and heavy from the start to be a fair sale.
And for some of you guys who know Blue Jay, she almost like resembles like that kind of sound, right? Like from just things that we've might have heard from Blue Jay. So she can almost make something with her, and would be a nice collab, which would be dope. Majestic, we got you up next in the lineup. Let's go ahead and put you on in there. For anyone that's trying to send a skip,
this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from hot ones in your eyes. Birdman will talk to an actual bird like I'm gonna chew through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit, I'm thinking you were high. Like me when I'm looking down at a bird's eye view. When I'm cool, better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries.
Let's go. Appreciate you.
It's 3 a.m. and the party's almost over. You even speak and you're coming with me. I'm mama's baby, but I'm no pushover. Can't you tell by the way that I speak? I'm indigo, you can tell them when it's over that I'm the truth and I play for keeps. Fuck 'em all, you heard it from the soldier. Last call, who's coming with me?
Let's go, you're safe with us. Trust, I'm leaving the dust. And plus, I give 0 fucks like Matthew showing up. It's about to get frigid, I swear to God, and he blessed me, baby. You think I'd let you bitches beat me? Bitch, you fucking crazy. I can do it in my sleep for a week. I won't even miss a beat. I'm Monday 7E. Yep, that's who I be. Lust for the puff muff. This time you've leveled up. Your body's perfect, baby. You drive me fucking crazy.
Come over here and just kiss me, baby. Right on my cheek, 'cause you're the best I've seen. If you're willing to go, you can trust me, baby. Everything's right, so come along with me.
It's 3 a.m. and the party's almost over. You even speak and you're coming with me. I'm mama's baby, but I'm no pushover. Can't you tell by the way that I speak? I'm indigo, you can tell them when it's over that I'm the truth and I play for keeps. Fuck 'em all, you heard it from the soldier. Last call, who's coming with me?
Okay, the clock is ticking. I'm in the mood for tipping. Tonight it just don't matter. My girl is still tripping. So it's late nights, we party hard and fuck 'em all. I don't drink, so I never fall. She wanted liquor and spit. What a beautiful fit. A naked Heimlich maneuver. More tricks than Blaine in this bitch. Your body sugar for show. I'm indigo from the mo. I think the cat's got my tongue, so I'm just ready to go.
Come over here and just kiss me, baby. Right on my cheek, 'cause you're the best I've seen. If you're willing to go, you can trust me, baby. Everything's right, so come along with me.
It's 3 a.m. and the party's almost over. You even speak and you're coming with me. I'm mama's baby, but I'm no pushover. Can't you tell by the way that I speak? I'm indigo, you can tell them when it's over that I'm the truth and I play for keeps. Fuck 'em all, you heard it from the soldier. Last call, who's coming with me?
Like who's coming? Like if you ain't got no gun, and who the hell's even running?
I will say it was a bit loud, but I didn't want to adjust the volume so we can know exactly where it's at currently or whatnot, right? And look, don't get me wrong, we do want things to be, you know, loud. Like when we love a record, we want to bump it, we want to, you know, have it at this proper level. And I feel like it's slightly, you know, there or whatnot. Everything, you know, sounded good in terms of the performance and, you know, what you guys did. This is a little bit of a classic in terms of a record from you that I have, you know, heard and you've sent to the show before, and yet another one we would love to see live, right? Anything you throw on the record, like know that, you know, hopefully you'll be able to replicate that for real, right? So the actual electric guitar, just, you know, Steven full of greatness, right? If we're able to have that with you as the singer, him as the rapper, like, and I can already imagine like the video as well, right? You know, that whole situation. Just I always wonder when my alarm goes off while I'm on the live, does that stop my audio or like what does it do? Because that was interesting there. But yeah. And then again, as a reminder for some of you guys on the YouTube side and stuff like that, we can only play independent artists on our shows. We are live via multiple platforms, and some of those basically will mute, cut, or block the stream if it detects us playing certain songs or whatnot. So I can give you a few examples of things that had happened. DMX died, and like the same day we were live, and I was like, let me show love to him by playing his, you know, my favorite song from him and video, and then I played that, and then the live just immediately got cut. Somebody sent a song featuring Tech-9, live got cut. There was a song that had a dope storytelling, you know, technique and abilities. It reminded me of a song from Joyner Lucas, and then I wanted to play that video and song to just show as an example of how dope it was, and then we got cut again. We tried sampling the Black Panther soundtrack as a producer, like, you know what I'm saying, let me go in, chop it up, da 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 da. That was the first time we got cut, and realized that it was a thing that would happen on, you know, different platforms. So certain things are a little bit more risky to play on the live. We even have a live performance by a bigger band somebody sent, you know, because they wanted to, you know, watch The Greater Dead, you know, and again, cut. So we have to be a little bit more cordial with what we have. Let me see what we got next. But yeah, if you have music, you can send in. That is the beauty of what we really are, right? You could literally start making music tomorrow and then send to the show and, you know, see what we think about it. You can have made music for 20 years and just like, again, you never really had people who would really let you even know anything about it. Y'all know that feeling, man. Sharing your freaking records out on whatever platform and nobody reposts, maybe you get a like, but you don't know what that person thinks because they don't comment on it. Like, y'all know how it feels. We got a beat. This one is scary. Creepy. Ooh. Ooh. It's from A Beats, AYE. Hey. Oh. But matter where you at though. Matter of fact, I don't even know how to get on this track though. Matter of fact, I'm a faster. When it comes to all of this freaking shit that I don't even know what I'm thinking when I like talk to my girl, I'm bashful. Matter of fact, I'm an asshole. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but I'm thinking cool, and I know that I wanna, I don't know, a lasso. Also, man, I want to rap, so I'ma try it. And everybody who eats too many MCs need to go on a diet, cause like it's cool freaking, but like we need to freaking have some freaking up those MCs to be able to hop up and down all of the trees. I don't even know why, but I'm on the sneeze, and I know that I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna walk out the door, but I can't even find my keys. I don't even know what I'm doing. Who do y'all hear on this for real? Now this I can hear Ludacris. Luda! I'm gonna be beat out of vein. I'm gonna never know this out of vein. I'm gonna cover it again and put a knock on it. The knock on it. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh. You said this beat should do what? Hold on. Oh no. Simply you just called it Arabic trap hip hop, you know, type beat or whatnot. You also threw in Timberland, KRS, you know what I'm saying, and Koshara. You know, I think it has a dope sound, something that definitely you know, would make a proper club record. And I am hoping, right, we don't run into any kind of like sample issues and stuff like that, right? That is one of those things that, like, after we heard, like, I think it was Eric Sermon potentially who did it for the was it Eric Sermon, Redman? Like I forgot who all was on the song with them, but they had one song that they did, or it might have been DJ Quick who sampled it. Whatever the case, there are two records that exist that they didn't necessarily clear the samples, and you know, kind of it caught up with them over time. So if we are pulling from real songs, do make those plans to, you know, to rectify and you know, nip that in the butt or whatnot. Otherwise it will bite whoever in the ass when they finally make a song. But it's dope. It's dope, like all the sounds used. I think most people know, like, when you sample stuff like that, like, there are very specific kind of elements you got to use within to really make the drums and certain things, you know, pop. And you know, I heard that properly. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next one. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, go. You gonna let me do it, or? Appreciate y'all patience. This one is DNA, True Lyricist, Flyheads, K Reno, Joker, DNA, AOK, Joe Hyde.
We came to fly, leave you covered in red. Grab the handle of the battle axe and put you to bed. Nigga, we came to fly heads. When we drive by, fuck hot lead. We swinging swords, trying to straight chop dreads. We came to fly heads. The realest shit ever said, and it ain't a figure of speech, so don't be misled. We really came to fly heads. Slicing straight through your necks like bread, leaving you dead, and off we sped. Nigga, we came to fly
pessimist who stands on the precipice of extreme desolate thoughts, making the most treacherous flow methods of effortless. Watch me as I step to the edge of this riverbank with a net, testing my fresh new impetuous way of catching fish. Smoke you like a Marlboro, also catch you at the car show and throw a tricked out Volvo at your torso. Hoping this dummy learns is my one concern. If not, I'll make his stomach burn with words that chew us inside like gummy worms. Anxious to display that I'm dangerous, I refrain to explain how I came to 10 countries and rearrange the languages. The victims of the flames remain nameless, unmaimed, cause through anatomic radical changes I made agony painless. A whole lot of cats know K-Re knows how to. The robotic flow, jotter, finger spinning the planet like a globe trotter. Controlling their minds with potent designs. Rappers ravaging through the trash to get my throwaway lines.
Yeah. Saw blades and rapid velocity. My coefficiency of precisity attacks with monstrosity like ferocities. Make no mistake, you'll be made an atrocity. Better eat your steak and broccoli before you break in the wake of innate thoughts I breed. You're better off picking a patch of pickled peppers, probably popping off like pistols popping through Puerto Rican pottery. Possibly, probably, people pick up your precious properties. Cause these peas I'm packing a place you under prudent poverty. The dichotomy, sodomly, sodomizing your sovereignties. You're gonna need an empirical miracle anomaly to stop my katana that can dominantly slice through the nucleus of a comet with a promise to awesomely solve astronomy. Upon the beat, I'm dropping an atomic bomb of artistry that's hard to beat. To even come in range is uncommonly. I astound, astounded until astonishment's a part of me. Now pardon me while I decapitate you on this beat.
I fly ahead, leave you covered in red. Grab the handle of the battle axe and put you to bed. Nigga, we came to fly ahead. When we drive by, fuck hot lead. We swinging swords, try to straight chop dread. We came to fly ahead. The realest shit ever said, and it ain't a figure of speech, so don't be misled. We really came to fly ahead. Slicing straight through your necks like bread, leaving you dead. And off we sped, nigga, we came to fly ahead.
Cutting abominable flow, man, a mechanical bolt. Partly a bronco, bitch, me and prodigals hold hands. Phenomenal sort of non-mythological romance with a goddess Mary Jane in an impossible slow dance. Horror show with shockers, rocking your mind off. And you watching the saga get twins like Jessica Toppola's wife. Become a boomer, a pummel, a plum cock with the prize. Winning type hooky clips, there goes sun dark in your eyes. I've been a nuisance, crazy with a pad, institution. Y'all quit when I start, that's introducing. Shit's amusing, I'ma complicate your life. Motherfuckers smoke a Jeffrey when I dominate the mic. Now he wanna make it right, but it's off with his head. It's over like the fat lady from the opera is dead. Here's an offer instead, I could chop you to shreds. I'll be the best at execution and put all you to bed.
My loathful pen explodes into primordial mode. Lyrical bodes of venomous injected scorpion blows. Scorched porcelain glow over hip-hop's historian codes. I euthanize these youthful minds with Kevorkian flows. Ubiquitous omnipotence with hints of vindictiveness. Shift the Richter with the scriptures encrypted within my penmanship. Christ, he's gone, the outright mindful, spineless drone. Precise cyclone, a viper strikes until his ass fell sniper prone. Arms around his neck and squeeze tight because I cherish him. Then choke him red and blue like I'm proud to be an American. Inherited hysteria, unfairly impairing some emeritus. Imperative for comparisons to be very aware that I'll bury him. Child, they turn pussy when I'm approaching the booth. I'll cock back and slap your soul through your fallopian tubes. I'll rope me a noose around his throat and toss him overboard. There's no remorse as I puppeteer his corpse by his vocal cords.
Leave you covered in red. Grab the handle of the battle axe and put you to bed. Nigga, we came to fly ahead. When we drive by, fuck hot lead. We swinging swords, try to straight chop dread. We came to fly ahead. The realest shit ever said, and it ain't a figure of speech, so don't be misled. We really came to fly ahead. Slicing straight through your necks like bread.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
We sped, nigga, we came to fly ahead.
Working back and shit. A lot of times, like, people fall out of their car when they crash the shit because they never fastened it. Freaking, I know that I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but I'm cool. Freaking, and you know that I am a fool, but freaking, I know that there are a lot of people who are in my way. You niggas gotta move it. I don't even know. I'm not on the song, so just have to do my little thing, man. Back for the 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 back for the
Killed it. Straight lyricist. Each artist, man, you know, definitely killed it or whatnot. So I was good to see K Reno, you know, a part of pretty much, you know, anything or whatnot, right? I remember when just someone came to the show one time and just like kind of introduced us to his music. So we got to hear a lot of K Reno over time, and you know, he was being sent by multiple, you know, people. So to still be something that, you know, has a fan base that's willing to get out there and show people things that you're on, in a world where it seems like mainly everybody's enamored with like mainstream stuff, right? Like it matters. It matters that there are things that other people catch and will still love to listen to. Now, there are many artists on this. All of them got in there, killed it very much, you know, lyricism, MCs. Like, we appreciate hip hop because of of what artists like them are often able to do. It's not always going to be for everybody. Obviously, we know not everything's for the club, not everything's for the radio and stuff like that. You just really, when you're listening to any song, it's more of a game of what category do we drag and place this in, right? Does this go to, you know, certain, you know, hip hop purists, you know, crowds or whatnot, right? So this would not necessarily do the same thing on, you know, the radio that it would if they were to go to Rock the Bells, right? If they went to Rock the Bells and perform this, like that's where the home, you know, it would be essentially. Like, people within certain crowds, you know where you're going, what you're getting into, and you know, the lyricism weighs heavy, and we'll get them within there. Beat was dope. You know, could be a slight better mix or whatnot, but that's if I'm being real picky. But good job nonetheless. All right, let's go back one more time. Not one more time. We're still in the free line right now. If you don't want to wait for your song to be played, send a skip. We'll get you played right away, or we'll play. We can play more than one of your records, play back to back that way as well. Just try to be as patient as possible. We're trying to go as fast as we can.
Keep it moving, stay the course.
We got Baby Yoda.
Flip it by force, Baby Yoda.
Super Steve.
Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda. Keep it moving, stay the course.
Hey, Greek Cutting Edge.
Flip it by force, Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda. I'ma slide quick, Jedi with the mind trick. Walk up in the sky, know why? Cause I'm a pilot, I've been taking over. Got a ship, I'ma ride it. Stunting on the game, bet they see me, bet they like it. Flying past, laser set to blast. On the gas, keep it whipping, gotta get a bag. Slipping on the slab, keep it dripping, moving fast. Keep the haters watching, don't stop, they getting mad. Sabers on sabers, I blow. Rock with an army, I'm ready to go. Clothes I be hating, they faking for show. All of my jet, I got swag on the low. Grip with a tip and I hit with a bang. Money I flipping, I'm flipping the gang. Whip it like a ship and it drip like a drain. Clipping the zip and I ice on the chain. Keep it moving, stay the course. Flip the work, flip it by force. Baby Yoda, baby Yoda, baby Yoda, baby. Keep it moving, stay the course. Flip the work, flip it by force. Baby Yoda, baby Yoda, baby. My millennium, hit 'em with the drum. You could call me Vader, father to the son. Shotty on the body, it's the way. We don't run, bounty on sight. Watch me, I'ma get it done. Slick with a clip and I whip with a ship. Got a piece on deck and a piece on my hip. Got a piece with a tip and a piece with a grip. Got force on the side so my piece never slip. Like Yoda, my soda got that drip. Like Yoda, my soda got that drip. Keep it moving, stay the course. Flip the work, flip it by force. Baby Yoda, baby Yoda, baby Yoda, baby Yoda. Keep it moving, stay the course. Flip the work, flip it by force. Baby Yoda, baby Yoda, baby Yoda,
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Man, listen, shout out to Super Steve and his daughter on this one or whatnot, Baby Yoda. You know, cute record, and honestly, it's one of the better songs that I've heard where, you know, some of you guys kind of get your kids on and, you know, have, like, it's all about figuring out that way that, you know, they're going to be able to sound, you know, the best at whatever it is, right? So sometimes you get them to do an entire, you know, chorus. Maybe you have them do a verse of their own, or go back and forth, you know, with you or whatnot. And I think some have been, you know, a little bit better than others. But it's simple, it works, allow you to get in there, it's rememberable. You know, there's part of me that that feels the absence of Baby Yoda in the video, like an actual like visual Baby Yoda. At the same time, I know how Disney is, man, and you know, whether or not they would have let you have images of, you know, one of their property in it, and you know, like they probably would have told you to take it down or something like that. So we're always trying to figure out what is that nice middle ground that we can have. Would you be able to have a spoofed version, her in a costume? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how far one could go, but it's different. Also, it's the perfect mixture of the old Super Steve that I remembered and a new Super Steve, right? You trying to go into more of the trap centric, you know, something a little bit different. But I thought you did a good job on that beat. What did you guys think about that yourselves? Give your thoughts, and we will continue as we proceed, man. Again, we're trying to go as fast as possible. We have a free line and a skip line for those that do not want to wait. Thank you for your patience if you are in that free line. And if you're wondering if your record came, you should get a confirmation email back to yours if it came properly. If you are on the phone, girl, like, can you please talk to me? All of y'all know that there's lots of time when I don't know if a lot of things in my life are like ever gonna be stopping me. Mockery. I just want to listen to the beat, bro, for real. It sound like me featuring a bee and shit. That guy also want to see this shit. I want to put this beat on the top of a tree and shit. I want to like be a freaking MC and try to eat this shit. All of the people like know that this beat is stinky like some feet and shit. And I don't like know what the heck I'm doing, but on Halloween I always like would try to trick or treat and shit. And there's another time where like on test I would cheat and shit. But like I need to go. People know that there's a lot of people who know that there's always somebody evil, bro. Randomly just lurking in the shadows, in the bushes. There's a lot of time where you are artist, dog. They gotta push you to be somebody dope up on whatever beat they send you. And a lot of people, they don't like you, so they don't befriend you. And a lot of y'all just need to like just stop trying to follow people thinking who would never ever tell you they would swallow all the freaking rhymes that you'd have. Matter of fact, man, you don't know what the hell I'm about to say, but this is why I'm so ass. Cause there's a lot of questions I have that I know I ain't gonna ask. And all of y'all know I don't know why I am gonna rap fast. Like, what the heck is this? Sometimes I don't even know what the heck it is. I know the heck it is. And everybody knows that I could think of. This is exactly where you would switch it up. Right? Get in there, get up in that little thing, though. There's a lot of big thing with a chain, though. Everybody be saying that I'm an angel. Also, man, you know what I came, though. Wanna do things cause I say so. Also, I know I was a kid and I was playing with Play-Doh. I also like had freaking that Play-Doh and had the back of the box of the freaking Legos. It's produced by Wrecked Beats. These are not the toys that you're looking for. Tell your feet you cook like the store. Say a few different artists songs. Oh my gosh, man. I always love his beats, man. The switch ups are always crazy. Appreciate that. So once again, Wrecked Beats. currently on our TikTok side, you know, hanging out. So if you like that or want something similar, man, hit him up. Most definitely. I can vouch that, you know, he has a lot of great stuff. I would just listen to the beats as is and will always end up kind of wanting to hop on them as well. So they're artist friendly, as well as, you know, if you just want to vibe out while playing some games or something like that, like they're definitely there and available. You know, the switch ups are important though, right? Because he knows that I've always told producers, you know, to make your beats feel lived in. That means don't be too repetitive, otherwise people will forget that you're a part of the beat. Like the artist is like the main draw, the beat is the main draw too, right? You guys got to have that balance and that like just a cohesiveness where you guys work in tandem and together. And so you want to make sure that throughout the beat, as it continues, that there are parts where it does, you know, switch up and you show people more of what, you know, you can do. It also pushes the artist to go in a little bit of a different direction, because as you saw, right, first half it was, you know, one thing, and then as soon as it changes up into that other section, it makes you kind of want to get in there, rap a little bit faster. So whether that's one artist or you make that where like the feature would go or something like that, you know, like it would be something dope and oh my god,
Dork genius.
pressed that on accident, but all right. But yeah, you know what it is, man. Good job, appreciate you on that, man. I'll just say for all producers, like you're artists now as well, even if you don't hop on your beats, which is something that I do recommend as well, like at least on the chorus, right? Because there's an aspect to where you can inspire the song we make if you have a decent chorus that you come up with for it. So try to see if you can implement those things into your stuff sometimes, but also you know, you guys can do visuals to your beats when you put them out. You can like make videos and all that. We'll still treat the situation like it's an artist, especially if it does elevate throughout the production. If it stays in the same direction, then like obviously people won't even think about those things. But like, nah, you can have a little bit of a visual that comes to life and builds as the thing goes. Those elements, like when the beat first started, like reminded me of just something different, right? Felt like I was on some kind of dope, vibey alien kind of planet or something. So keep that up, man. I always think like, okay, if the artist is there, what else can I do? All right, explicit. We got explicit another bigger time, but you know the young lipstick is cool. Figure did it, but I'm not when I want to be able to figure say that I'm a new school and I'm not.
You know what? All of you better duck, because I'm about to turn left, and I don't want to smack you with my.
They would always turn the kid down. I made the speaker when I turn on, now I call it easy. I'ma go way out of my bounds. I don't care about who I'ma be pleasing. One day to talk out of town, now ain't much. I get easy to score now, before I couldn't even hit a net. Have a lot of passion, always clashing my attitude, be dancing, but I could never disrespect. I'm a man that's reached from my chest. Not the biggest rapper yet, then I will be. Either tomorrow or the next. Ready to make a mark, I'm not talking no ex. Anyways, after women who wanted more than a sex, they tuned with his rest, and I had no maybe. Couldn't sit down, never call me lazy. Getting a ball nickname, I'm Brady. Out of these guys like a skin with a belt. They could've never been more than flop. Now rock, they aren't felt. Out of touch, I'ma leave a homie with some wealth. I'ma have to flow to make people melt. I got bars that a homie sold. What's up for? I want more than hell coming at my door. Want swords and spears, arrows, and all. My fears gonna blast, and whatever the pain, one rap it, let it be my gift. Cause greatest pain is the growing type. Did my strength and my mind has my greatest pride as I hunger for more. Can win you over time, but I want some more. Then that could never imply. I want all the does, won't settle for a tie. They couldn't never be on our level. I know that we need to hit our pedal. Used to the fire, I chill with the devil. Can't stumble, I see the light in my tunnel. They could never be on my level. I know that hit my pedals. Used to the fire, I chill with the devil. I can't stumble, I see the light in my tunnel. They couldn't be on my level. I know my pedal, and I chill with the devil. I have that unquenchable thirst. When I rap, I do 3 times what these thirds wish they do. A third of what I glimpse. The way he speaks will give a homie a twitch. I will lay a nut in you and then send you a voicemail. My piss, that's a nice bliss and missive. My mission is to slowly mix up the industry, you bitch. My prison use of the bars without the how I'm twitching. I'm a fiend for the beats on rap. My drug, no other wish. Even so, even with a list, give a homie some respect. Up from the bottom and I won't stop. Let a pussy weight drink to my neck. Swimming in the depths of it, what it means to be blessed. Flow is unique, but dialect from the west. Take a bullet to my chest, I don't even need no vest. Nah, fuck that, I got my goose eggs, but I want more nests. Got weapons, but I want more than a mess. They claim they knew me from the walls of text. I saw what they spoke of, then I woke up. I'm the one who's next.
I feel like you definitely should have a feature on this though,
I'm the one who's next.
You're the one who's next, and it's another time where I would write a check and I would write my rhymes, and I don't even know if I respect the fact that I would tell you that I want to get the time and I would get this like I don't know.
Chill with the devil, can't stumble. I see the light in my tunnel. They could never be on my level. I know that hit my pedals. Used to the fire, I chill with the devil. I can't stumble, I see the light in my tunnel. They couldn't be on my level. I know that I hit my pedal, and I chill with the devil. They couldn't never be on our level. I know that we need to hit our pedal. Used to the fire, I chill with the devil. Can't stumble, I see the light in my tunnel. They could never be on my level. I know that hit my pedals. Used to the fire, I chill with the devil. I can't stumble, I see the light in my tunnel. They couldn't be on my level. I know I hit my pedal, and I chill with the devil.
Time that I run a breath, time that I run a thick chair. There's a lot of time when I'm with a little figure kid, freaking playing video games. Had a big wheel, I don't even know if I want to be ever the biggest thing I would never
and I chill with the devil.
Honestly, man, you needed a feature on this, man, which would have been dope.
You're jamming with the hottest disc jockey.
DJ Dork Genius.
I'll say it was decent. It was decent. I keep seeing you getting better and better with the beat selection. And honestly, like, these are the kind of beats that I would have, you know, been even more glad to hop on. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and him do have a feature or whatnot, but I think it was on the tail end of him being in like another lane or whatnot. So the one he got me on was more of a, what the freak did I just, did that balloon is that or like whatever? The one that he got me on was more of a, I'd say the beat felt like a dance, you know, centric kind of thing, something that would be in the club. And you know, I love a good, you know, hip hop bar centric, something that allows us to go in and, you know, play around with it. But this one, it felt you know, fairly decent. There's always gonna be a better way for you to attack certain lines and stuff like that, but I appreciate the love for, you know, the culture and whatnot. We had Hip Hop Love said in the chat and whatnot. Again, I agree. HTD Overdose. Let me see what we got. Hold on. Let's go ahead and throw this in. And I'm gonna play. Is this gonna work? I wanna play like 4 more. And then I gotta go Get some food and I'll be right back. So did we play this already? Let me see.
Get up on my face if you ain't a 10. Percocets, Oxycontin, thinking about relapsing. Pisses me off that feeling this good is a fucking sin. We was so down bad, remember breaking pots for the resin. Overdose like 4 to 5 times, yet I haven't learned my lesson. Wake up day by day, give them demon talks that got me stressing. Praise God for Celine, when I wake up cold, it's a blessing. When I go to sleep, will I wake tomorrow? That's the question. When I blow my nose, must not damn our gas truly crystallized. Pussy was so good, so Tasha hit that front door for the lies. Cause I hit her from the back, now this bitch truly paralyzed. Face down, ass up, on her cheeks I do my lines. When my phone on D&D, that means bitch don't hit my line. Making money moves, HTD, hustle till we die. G-double-O-D-G-U-Y. Cause I promise you fuckers that I keep that pistol on my right side.
1, 2, 3, 4.
7, 1, 3. We from South Ace where we pull up 10 shooters deep. Boy, y'all just some followers, yeah, boy, y'all just some sheeps. We'll slide up on Lucifer and put his ass to sleep. H to the T to the D to the gang.
TikTok side
yes,
right
I
now.
promise you to boy crew will come let us spray. We gon' smoke you like a blunt and ash you in the tray. Houston, Texas boys where we got syrup in our drink. 8, 3, 2. Let me give a big shout out to that man DJ Screw. Houston groove is never what it is without you. Never taking blows. Hint, there's a clue. Only smoking Southside package green, that's the truth. All these females wanna come and blow me like a flute. Never taking blows. Hint, there's a clue. Kinda find my way to mix that Houston groove.
When I got it.
Wake up day by day, give them demon talks that got me stressing. Praise God for Celine. When I wake up, wake, it's a blessing. When I go to sleep, will I wake tomorrow? That's not blow my nose, must not damn
I was just chopping and screwing it live on air, chopping and screwing your music. I agree though, right? Like it everything chopped and screwed has a little bit of a different flavor to it that, you know, that brings it up. I mean, like, here's the thing though, right? When we have certain things that are like familiar and at times like a little bit too familiar, it does tend to eventually get old, right? If we've already heard something in a certain way, and you know, we do want it to be even more fresh. So there's another way for you to come at this beat, at least, right? Just from a producer's standpoint, I know that I could do more, and I would want to see how we could flip the melodies and samples within there, and then making something around it. The drums are still fine, but I always find like, man, let's take this thing that everybody knows and bring it into a whole different, you know, sort of lane, because we've almost heard this exact kind of beat or that melody, that sound used pretty much in that same way, right? So always think about that. It will kind of have people looking at you, I think, a little bit more respectfully, and as a producer as well or whatnot, because we all want to be that one who could truly, you know, take it to new heights. And I will tell you, man, like, if I can remember the name of this producer, right, because I came across them on IG one time, and like they basically were posting, I guess, another review show that had reviewed, you know, their beats, and every time they would post another one, like, it would be them, and they would flip something like in like the dopest way that I've seen. Period. It could be Michael Jackson. It could be. I guess they had like a contest where they wanted producers to like, you know, sample certain things and see what they could do, right? And like he basically came out on top on every single one of them, and he even inspired me to want to go back to the drawing board when it comes to sampling, and it made me just not want to do things as simple anymore, because the way that he really thought about things outside of the box and not just, okay, I hear a freaking melody and thing there, let me just add drums to that. That's the first place we all go. This is like, how can I switch the drums here, and then kind of that's it. But nah, flip the different parts of the beat, like change the tempo in the best ways. See what you could do.
Let's go! Zootopia 2 has everything.
Zootopia 2. Zootopia 2 has everything. Zootopia 2 has everything. Anyways, Chopped and Screwed would be dope. You said there's 6 Lil White, 3 6 Lil White, you know, old school Pusha music. Yep. I can see that.
Guess I shouldn't be surprised by how this goes. I know it would be my fault, just praying for a downfall. These scars aren't healed up wounds, they're stars that led me down the road, led me to survival. Say I'm healing.
Oh my gosh, stop shaking the camera.
I don't even feel pain.
What is even happening right there?
Cause this is called acceptance. My troubles washed away. Whoa, it's what they call redemption. It seems the price is paid. Cause I no longer feel the need to please the ones who looked at me and took my joy away. The same. It's like I've been immersed inside your wicked ways. Beneath the water so cold, I shed the weight of sorrow. Now every drop of every wave erases pain. A holy transformation, asphyxiating liberation. Troubles washed away. Whoa, it's what they call redemption. It seems the price is paid. Cause I no longer feel the need to please the ones who looked at me and took my joy away. Oh, I'll never be the same.
Honestly, amazing record. Just by Jonathan. It goes by first name only. First off, the song itself was, you know, amazing. It feels like something that we were, you know, even though it was just audio, it really felt like we were watching the live performance of you know what was done within there, right? something that we would have watched as the final The Voice performance from an artist or something like that. Everything was proper. Feels like something that would be out there. I could hear it sync licensed on a movie, TV show, you know, different things like that for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if it does, right? This one came out in like November 7th. So there's always a little bit more time where something can be out, but I'm sure that you know it's had that opportunity. If not, like, it definitely needs to get picked up. It's stuff like that makes me want to
Krampus is
want to, like, you know, come up with a movie just to be able to put some of y'all songs within. So keep that up. Somebody's gonna get inspired.
That originates from Alpine folklore. Often depicted as a horned anthropomorphic figure with a devilish appearance, Krampus is traditionally associated with the Christmas season, particularly on the night of December 5th, which is known as Krampusnacht.
Oh no, hold on. We already did one from you. Again, I want to make sure we're playing people who haven't been played yet. I'm debating on whether or not I should to go do what I gotta do and then come back you know, after, and then continue where I left off, basically, or whatnot. But we'll see. Let me see how long is it gonna take to open up this Spotify. He says album is dropping soon, you know what I'm saying, or just did, don't remember. You gotta know that. Is there playing 9? I think we might have already played it. Why? I think we already played it. You can rewind about a few songs and stuff like that. I think we already played that one though. And we want to make sure we get one submission per artist in the free line. Come on, we don't have forever. Leaf Village.
Alien lady, extraterrestrial, melanin maiden, stepping out of the spaceship. Ooh, have you seen her? With the meanest demeanor. But as soon as you meet her, the world stops spinning. The more of my pippin' is moving soft. Linen, I hope she rock. Read it, we rolling up. See the fire and our desire, so we smoke it up. Smell the leaf, you know it's us, no lie, no lie.
I've been around the world, I ain't never seen nobody like you before. Shorty so cute, so fine, so beautiful. So why when I'm around, you around, somehow you done stole the show. Yeah, look, they ain't never seen you on the dance floor. Look how you look, when you do what you do, and you look how you look. Tell them people to move, and get out of the way and make room. Cause you finna cook and cut up a rug. At least that's what they say when you out there and dancing like us. This ain't nothing new, and they done seen you before, but tonight you gon' light up a room. They thought I was crazy when I say I never seen a girl that looks so amazing.
What up, Diesel?
I've been around the world. I'm careful when I say this. Is it possible that you're not from Earth? Your move's contagious. Reciprocity is what you deserve. I've been around the world. I ain't never seen nobody like you before. Shorty so cute, so fine, so beautiful. So why when I'm around, you around, somehow you done stole the show. Yeah, look, they ain't never seen you on the dance floor.
Like a glove, I'm Gary Payton. This mackin' is marinating like mac and cheese when she baking for me. I love an alien queen that keep it waving, tripping down on her wages. Trinity in the Matrix, yeah. Rhyming off a red pill, poetry in motion, grinding, rolling like a treadmill. Running with her words as if her letters got some legs still. Cause her legs, ooh, and her thighs let me French kiss between her lips as if it came with fries. Clear the perspective with them hazy eyes. You know we get faded all the time. Yeah. You ain't gotta be a lady all the time. Nah. Let your hair down, baby girl. Light in my shady world. Oxygen in my lungs, a fresh air in the world. Full of carbon copies. A Martian finally found a UFO. They fumble to catch, I can't let go. So throw it back, baby. Yeah. So throw it back, baby. Yeah. So throw it back, baby. Yeah.
I don't know when the hell this happened.
All right, so what did you guys think about that? Give your overall thoughts. 1 to 10, any of y'all feedback is welcome.
I liked it.
Confident rhymes. Good melodics. You know, I really was listening to really see, you know, does it belong on Spotify or whatnot, right? If it doesn't have like a professional, you know, kind of sound or whatnot, often we want artists to wait until, you know, it has that to get there. And I felt like it had, you know, some decent or whatnot. All you guys ever have to do is really listen to y'all records next to other, you know, bigger artists on the same platform and really just see how well that it fits from there. And, you know, see how you feel. All right, let's go ahead and we'll play one more and we will probably come back in like a few hours. So just make sure that you guys tap in. Give us a sub. Give us a sub, give us a follow, and
Damn, man, one fuck, cause you give me top. Top. They want me to fall, but I promise I can never drop. She sucked me so clean, like she drinking on a soda pop. You say you a killer and a robber, boy, no you not. Nah, no you not. I be chillin' with my slime, like my nose is filled with snot. Filled with snot. I be in the kitchen, water whipping, taking chicken hot. In the film, I need CD. She won't make a movie, she won't watch it in 3D. Man, the game on log, tell me who got the key. I think it's me. Oh, I think it. Let me switch the flow up. I got them sick like throw up. Preach on a beat like my name is Noah. I'm going up. I'm going up, going up, going up, going up. Like a bomb, I'm just blown up, blown up. I called your phone, you ain't show up, show up. I can't lie and say I don't miss your touch, miss your touch. When I'm with you, girl, I can't get enough. I get enough. And the feeling that I had thought it was love, love. Girl, you ain't no better than the drugs. Say what now? Drugs. I need the drugs. We need the drugs. She need the drugs. He need the drugs. I hate the drugs.
When you need the drug.
So 1 minute and 56 seconds, 6 seconds of that, right? I think most of my criticism is gonna come from, you know, the tremendous amount of bass that we're hearing within the, you know, the beat, right? Which we still want to be there. We just need a good balance in it, so it's not too overbearing. In terms of your, you know, performance, I thought it was decent. You know, nothing too crazy. If there's an instance of like freestyling, right, I do want to try to get this generation to stop doing that, because there are better things that you guys can say on the records that we are hearing. And I feel like when you freestyle, you're limiting the amount of good ideas that go in those places, because you're basically trying to do everything at once, all off top, whatever comes to mind, right? But if you sit down and you truly think about every single line that you can say, and you stop and think about other songs that you've heard from other artists that you've loved and everything, and go, all right, what can I say that is different within this, right? What do I hear in my head, but also how can I make this the best song in this genre? Just always try to top yourself if possible. If it's too simple, like, you know, get into that mindset of like, what are people gonna think? If it's too simple or if it's too complicated, right? Both of those directions are things that will turn people off from the record. So you want to get right into a sweet spot where like, what are the parts of a record that people are going to be amazed by that I do? What melodies, if I'm singing, if I'm rapping, you know, what kind of flows and what sections. Switching it up is always going to be something, right? He did do that. He did, you know, and he was like doing it while he was more or less, it felt like he was freestyling it. And I do appreciate that. There's confidence there. There's a willingness to have fun. And so you got what you need. You just need to fine tune it. And basically the ultimate thing that I've said on the show for all artists is really like, treat it like you're getting paid to do it, right? We're doing everything like we're getting, like we can do whatever we want because it's free. We can do whatever we want because it's completely free. But all we need to do is act like, yo, if someone literally paid us to go into the studio, what would we really come out with, right? And then basically do that. He said it's his first song. He said that was his first song. I don't know how to mix and all that. Right, well, you'll get better over time. You'll get better over time. I do mix and master myself if you're ever in need of you know, mixing and mastering services and stuff like that. But you know, take things one song at a time. I would say go to a studio at least once, so you know how your record, you know, should sound, and you can basically go off of that every new song that you record. Even if you don't go to a studio after that, you're still going to be able to try to get back to that same, you know, sound and stuff like that. But not bad for like a first song, bruh. Like we've heard worse. Like we didn't hit the Dorky Don't Play That for that or nothing, and I don't think we would have, you know. And we've heard a lot worse for a brand new first song. So you know, not bad. Cutting Edge though gave a 1 on that. I think I'm assuming. All right, 10 Crimes, what up, dog? We are gonna be back. If you guys are gonna submit, wait until I get back and you know, submit then or whatnot. I'm gonna get something to eat and then we'll return momentarily. All right, so peace out.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning. Waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is so...